Hey, so we're going to go and do a preview show. Not so much a full preview show, but we're going to discuss Collegiate Nationals, the storylines and everything. And we're going to have on 90 Kilo Threat is coming on. Are you on? Hey, could you hear me?
Yo, yes, sir.
Let's go.
What's up, bro?
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Hey, okay. So just for everyone tuning in, we're going to discuss Collegiate Nationals. We're not necessarily going to do a full preview like we normally would. Obviously, a lot of classes, and not all of them have as many battles, but we got on um, 90 kilos, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where should we start? Where do you want to start discussing?
It's up to you. I looked over like the women's. I didn't like dive into like I just looked at like the top QTs and stuff. But for the men's, I actually did like some breakdowns and stuff.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
So you
it's
know
up
what?
to you.
We'll start. We'll just start with the men, and
Gotcha.
then also we'll let people come in. And if anybody that's watching is competing, especially if you're like towards the top and you want to like join for a little bit and talk about your class, then we can do it that way. So I guess we'll start with the men. So we'll start with normally most people don't really care so much about like the lighter weight classes, but like I mean starting from like 56s. So honestly, I never knew like any 56 kilo lifters because like once you get to the open, like it's basically 60 kilos and up. But
Yeah,
in the 56, yeah. So um, Tyler Morrow, you know who he is?
yeah. So yeah, the 52s, the top two. Both of their Instagrams they don't post. And then the 56s, I was looking at Tyler Morrow yesterday. Yeah, I saw his training. If you wanna start with that.
Yeah. No, so the 52s there wasn't much to find, and
Yeah,
honestly, like nothing like intriguing. But the 56 is like, so I've seen Tyler's training like the last couple months. Somebody first like put me on him a while back,
yeah,
and yeah, he has like an absolute insane deadlift. Like I mean, he's pulled like 260, which is like 573 in
yeah,
pounds. Pulled more than that. Like so, I mean, I'm excited to watch him. He's coming with like a QT of 530, but he definitely is gonna go. He's gonna go 10 times body weight for sure. Like if he has a decent meet.
yeah. I got him.
Um,
I got him projected because I did projected like totals. I got him at 570, so a little over 10 time body weight.
yeah. I mean that's pretty crazy. 570 for like 59s and 60s is like a pretty crazy total.
Yeah,
Like obviously, yeah, you're not gonna be like number one in the world, but like you're if you're hitting 570 in the 60s, you're already like super competitive. Like you're like a podium
yeah,
threat and stuff. And he's gonna do that a weight class down. And he hasn't even like filled it out. Like I was looking, he weighed in at like 54 last
dang.
meet. So it's like if he goes up to like the 60s and like can fill out like a 6 kilos plus probably a little more because like you can always cut down
Yeah,
like that. It's like going up a full weight class. I'm saying like think about like how much progress people make when they go up from like the 75 to the 82 to the 82 to 90s, and like
yeah,
he's doing that. So yeah, I mean, somebody said talk about the 75s. We're definitely going to talk about the 75s. We'll talk about like uh, probably all the classes that are interesting. Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited. He squatted 190 for a double,
yeah.
which
That's what
is like
I
already
I have that too. Yeah, I saw that, and he said it was on a week 3, so he didn't even. I didn't even see a week 4.
yeah
'Cause
yeah.
yeah. So
I
I'm
mean,
assuming he hit more than that
I'm
for a double.
always wondering because like when you're looking through, you see a lot of people and they put up like these big like week 3 things and they don't post week 4. So does that mean
Yeah.
that like they're hiding it, or does that mean that like they overshot week 4?
I mean, me personally, I would post a fail. All right, I do post the fails. Yeah. I mean, either he's gatekeeping or he just uh didn't want to post or he failed it. I don't really know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, whatever. It's either way, it's cool. But like, I think like if he's squatting like probably squat like 200, he had an easy
That's
like 110 bench to like probably like 115, and then he could probably put. I think if he has like a really good day, like he probably can like total like 580.
yeah. I put him at 200 squat, 110 bench, and a 260 pull because the pull I did see the 260 he pulled was with straps. And then I saw him pull a 250 without straps. So I don't know like if that'll translate or not, but I mean, I think I saw a video he pulled like 6 on a deadlift bar. But I would say
Yeah.
he's definitely capable of 260 plus
Yeah.
pulls.
Obviously, right, the strap's always gonna see what he could actually hold.
Yeah.
Also, because like some of his like heaviest deadlifts, like the grip starts like slipping at the top, so it's like, can he actually hold it? Like, yeah, like he can definitely break like probably 270 off the ground. Question is, can he actually lock it out? Somebody said, can you check out my deadlift, please? Okay. By the way, anybody, if you want me to check out your lifts, you could just send it to me. Like, obviously, most of them aren't going to get posted, but like at least I'll look at it, and then if they're impressive, I'll like keep my eye out. I love that. It's you get like people and they're like, can you post this? And it's like a 100 kilo bench. And it's like good job, like keep working, like get back to me like when it's like 180, like whatever. But yeah. So that's like obviously the highlight for that class. But also like nominated second, Aiden. He's actually a teammate of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's his squats and like pretty good. He's also probably gonna squat 200, which is pretty good. I'm saying 200 kilo squats in the 56s. We're talking like I don't know, over 3.5 times body weight. Like
that's
are
like a lot. That's fat.
Yeah. So I mean those are the two that I mean there's others that are close, but like I mean you're always gonna have, especially by collegiate nationals, you have like young kids like 18 to 22. Like you're always gonna have people that like some people who are gonna put on like 30, 40 kilos from their last meet, and then like obviously. Yeah, so like you can't, unless people are like posting all their training and like you happen to look at them, you're not gonna know which kid who's like nominated in like 7th is gonna end up like breaking the podium. But
yeah, a lot of people have like blow up meets like at CNS if they haven't competed in a while, and then they just come out of nowhere.
Oh, okay. You thought we were talking about the 90s? No.
Oh,
Tyler
200 squat at 90.
Yeah, 200 squat at 90. I would say like good job. Keep working, but yeah, no, we'll get to the 90s later, obviously, but we're starting from the lighter classes. Yeah, so okay, so then I guess let's just move on to the 60s unless you have something to add or if anybody here knows something. Okay, so I guess we could just move on to the 60s. So the 60s also, I mean, it's like it looks like a two-way battle.
Yeah.
You have Ian McGarry and Chase Chapa, but like. I looked at their like open powerlifting, and Ian is mostly at 67. Like he's done 67.5 and 60, and like his total is like 50 kilos lower at like 60.
Oh,
so
was his last meet at 67?
Yeah. So this qualifying total, whatever it is like not he did like 580, but it's not at 60, and it's not even like we're not talking like 60. We're not talking like 62 or 63 where he just didn't cut. I think it was at like 66 or something. So, yeah.
Oh, so definitely probably a drop off from that.
Yeah. So you would think usually it's going to drop off. It's just like weird. You see like these totals. Like, I don't know what the best way. Like sometimes like let's say the person does something like right over the weight class. Like I guess that theoretically could count like for.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter, honestly. Right. Yeah.
At like 93 point something, like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I guess it matters more when there's like prime time or something, because then like but in cnats, the only difference the qualifying totals matter for is like which like platform you're on, right? Because like they put the top like 10 on one, which is good because like otherwise you just have it split. You have like you're battling against a guy like 3 platforms over. It doesn't really kind of kills it.
Don't make sense.
What do you think about like we're actually discussing this a little bit on the 125 podcast.
I'll listen to that.
Yeah. So what do you think about like having like prime time for cnats?
I think it would be fire. But like I think y'all said it is like you would definitely have to cap the amount of lifters who can compete, because if you like take that session 3 every single day and just make it a prime time for that day, then you're gonna have to take out like a couple hundred lifters per day. Which I mean, I'm fine with that because it just makes each class like that much more competitive. You have to raise the QTs, obviously, but it would just make it more competitive, kind of like what Ronats did with their QTs.
Right. I mean, it's hard because like I remember like the cnats like filled up in like I don't know what was like days or something. Like the registration closed like pretty quickly,
Oh
right?
yeah,
I don't remember
it
how.
was no, it was in like I think it was in like a day. I signed up like right when it happened, right when it opened, and it was like 50 lifters left right after like 30 minutes. So it was pretty
Yeah,
quick.
so it's like so like it kind of messes up because like if you take away spots, like it's literally going to become like you have to like sign up in the first like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
which like which is
But
like is not the worst thing in the world, but like I think probably the best system like for all of these is like you have like let's say a week to sign up, and then once
they
all the signups are in,
take the
like the
highest
top.
PTs.
Yeah. This way, like,
Yeah.
it's not a matter of like getting your like internet first, or like, let's say you're at work or you're whatever, or you're doing something. It's
Yeah.
like, so I think that's the best way to do it. And it's like, you could even do it where it's like, where you don't even like put in your payment and whatever until like you get selected. This way, like, it makes it easier because otherwise, like, they'll have to do refunds and whatever. But like, I don't know how much they want to cap it because like it's fun to be a big meet, and also
Yeah.
it's like a team experience because like most of the people that are coming from like an actual like a college team, so
Yeah.
it's like each team wants to bring up as many people as they can, but
Yeah.
so either way, but so otherwise so it doesn't really matter therefore the QTs because it's just gonna whatever. So so he did he did his he's done 575 and 580, and both of them are at like 67, and then
What's his best total at 60?
is 540.
Okay.
So
I would say
like
he could hit somewhere in between those because he probably has
right.
gotten stronger, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he's hitting
So it's like
a 580.
it's hard to match. Like it's especially at such a light like weight class, like that kind of cut, like
Yeah.
7 kilos, it's over
Yeah,
over
like
10% body weight.
you're
It's
already
like
so lean that like there's not really much to cut.
yeah. Also like he's from Army, so like he's I mean in Army not just the powerlifting, but like the actual fitness and whatever. Like I have a friend who's in Army also, and like they're doing like just an insane amount of other training that has nothing to do with powerlifting. So it's like it's kind of hard to like to be doing that and powerlifting, and then also doing that while cutting down like a weight class. Yeah, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But like but at least like I mean he never really had to cut, and also like he's bigger. So like when you're bigger like you have like a little more recovery, whatever. But like when you're talking like somebody who's like 60 kilos, like that's not easy.
Yeah.
So then the other one is Chase Chapa, who he's an actual 60. Like he's never weighed in even over 59. So the nominations have him at 567.5, but he has done 582.5 actually in 2022.
Oh,
so
at 60?
At 58.3. So I don't know. I looked at his last meet and like he missed this. He hasn't competed since last year's cnats. So
okay. Did he miss any?
So he's from Midland also, so he doesn't really post. Like a lot of the Midland people, like I don't know what the rules always changed. At some point they weren't allowed to post at all. So it's like, but like his last meet, which was cnats last year, he missed his second and third squat, and he missed his third deadlift, which was a 17.5 kilo jump.
Oh.
So so it's like, if he's made progress since then, like he could easily be like close to 600. Like he's already done 582.5 like a year and a half ago, and like he's not heavy. So we'll see. I mean, Midland usually their lifters usually perform pretty well. I mean,
they got some dogs.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we'll see if it's an actual battle. Like it'll only be a battle if Ian could actually replicate like a performance or weight class down. Otherwise, like if he's totaling 540, it's just gonna be another Midland win. Especially like Midland always takes like the small weight class, like the weight classes that only have like a couple of competitors, just because like they have somebody always in every class. Yeah. And it's not. And like also like it's not a random person because they're actually like recruiting and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody was asking about the 75s, whoever was asking, so let's talk about the 75. So who do you know in the 75s here?
That man, Tony.
Tony, who's Tony?
Tony Gwen, I think is how you pronounce it.
Wait. Oh, wait. We skipped the 67.5. Let's just, let's get
you
that
said,
first. Yeah.
did you say
Yeah.
75?
I did. But
Oh, we can go
my bad.
67?
Yeah, let's do
Okay, I got
67.5
you.
first.
I
So,
got you.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Tony, we'll talk about him when we get to 75. So, I was looking at the 67.5 and like, so I don't know how to pronounce his name, but so I'll just say his Instagram name, Bork the Goat. He's Koi. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his
Yeah.
name. He's nominated first, and like I've seen his training, and it's like he's got a pretty big pulled like 285, which is like way over like what he's done. Like he's coming with a 652.5 nominated total, which is pretty good. But like his training, like he can total. You haven't ever seen a big body one before. So yeah, his training total is like 685.
Dang.
So yeah, 685, 67.5. So like another person like over 10 times body weight, which it's coming crazy now that like it used to be like 10 times body weight was like almost never done. And now at like the lighter weight classes, like it's being done at like every meet. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously once you get to like the 82.5 and up, like it's still super rare, but like in the lighter weight classes, like I think he's probably going to do it. Like, I mean, he squatted, his squat's not his best stuff. He squatted 225, he could definitely do a little more, but like he 175 bench, which is like really good in that class. I mean, 175 bench is a pretty good bench, like in any class, especially 10 times body weight. They're just saying you're going for a 900 kilo total.
900 kilo? Nah, bro. Petrie got that.
Yeah, I think 900 kilos at 90 is gonna, it's gonna have to wait. I mean, the only person who's ever done that is Jesse Norman.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he did at 90 or 93. But
he did at 90.
Yeah, 900.
At 90.
Yeah. Nobody's doing 900 at 90 at cnats.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't know how many people are gonna do 900 in the whole meet. I think we might see two people.
I think
2 or 3.
I had two of the 125s going 900.
Yeah, so I think 2 125s and then like one of the like a 140 plus. Like there'll be like 3 people do it. So nobody's doing it at 90. If somebody did it at 90, like we wouldn't even need a highlight show. It'd just be talk about it.
It'd be like Perk.
Yeah, legit. That's what it would be. I mean, Perk's gonna total 900 at 75. I mean, that's 12 times body weight. I think. Yeah, that'd be 12 times body weight.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So then also like in the the 6.5, there's also a couple other competitors. Like it's pretty close. Like
it's
top nominations.
7 guys within a 32.5 kilo spread.
Yeah. So the other ones that like I noticed something is so okay, so there's CJ Shuford who's coming in with a 627.5 from Midland also, but he's totaled 675 a couple years ago also.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's already done 10 times body weight, and so the only reason why like he's not like more well known is that he mostly does equipped. So like nobody ever knows the equipped lifters. So that's why like I'm saying if he had done that raw, like he would be. Let's see, when did he's done like he did collegiate. His last meet was he did one raw meet where his last raw meet was a couple months ago and he only totaled 627.5. So like that's where the QT is coming from.
Okay.
But before that he did cnats last year like equipped, and then the meet before that he did raw and totaled 675. So I have no idea whether like he just like didn't focus at all on raw for a while and that's why it went down. But like
did he miss any lifts in that raw meet?
No, so he hit them all. So and they were all so they were all like, especially deadlift. So he pulled 280 raw like in 2022 and he pulled 242.5 here.
Yeah, he probably just sandbagged.
Yeah, that's how I imagine, because like it's hard like to lose that many kilos from your total, even if you're focusing on equip, especially deadlift, because like deadlift's the one that like focusing on equip shouldn't really affect much, because like a lot of equip that lifters just deadlift raw either way. Like squat and bench is obviously very different. It seems like he's watched. Yeah, okay, we'll see. I mean, so yeah, so I think he's definitely one to look out for. And there's also Everardo. So he came in second last year. Like last year, first was Bork, and second was Everardo. And so Everardo is like 7.5 behind on qualifying totals, but his lifts in the gym have also been really good. Like he doubled 245 on squat.
I saw that.
Who's gonna win 67.5 equipped? I'll be honest with you, I have no idea who any of the equipped lifters
I didn't even look
are.
at any equipped.
I did not look at equipped. Yeah, it's even Raw has enough lifters. Forget about equipped. Yeah. So then yes, he did like that crazy. He had a 245 squat double and then a 150 bench, and then he pulled 282. So like him and Bork are basically like at the same like total in the gym. Like Everardo has a much like a 20 kilo higher squat. Bork like benches 20 kilos more, and they both like deadlift like in the like 280.
Yeah.
So that's gonna honestly just come down to like last pull, like who hits the last pull or missed the last pull. Like assuming if they both do well, like we're talking both of them like 675 to 690, and like, are you guys doing women? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the women at some point. We're starting with the men. We're going through the classes, so yeah, we will do the women. Carrington, I have your girl. I know who you're referring to. 56 kilos or 60. I forget which one, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, he coaches one of the girls who's probably gonna win cnats. So I think that's why he's asking. But yeah. So those are the three. Like the highest QT is 652.5, but like two of them have done like 675, 685 in the gym, and one's done 675 in the meet. So that's obviously those are the three to look out for. But like for sure, there's a lot of people close. So there's probably gonna be somebody else who's like in the top like 7 or 8 who's gonna end up like coming close to the podium. Big bench, Korean 61 would be crazy. Who is?
You don't know Corinne?
I don't know. Corinne?
Yeah, she's on the come up. 6.
Oh, I guess you'll tell me that. So who is it? Somebody sent a request. I don't recognize this person. Okay, so we are not going to accept them. If you request a live, anybody to join, like just send me a message with who you are, because unless I recognize your name, she's the future. Okay, fine. Anyway, so let's just go to the 75. Okay, now we'll talk about Tony, right? Okay, talk about Tony.
Yeah, so I got him with a 573 double on squat, a 402 bench, and a 705 pull in training.
Yeah. So I mean, just by the QTs, he's already up 37.5. Like,
yeah.
So it's actually interesting. Tony came in third last year, and the person nominated second, Jackie Vong, he won last year. So they have a rematch, but Tony, yeah, his training is going crazy.
Yeah, it's going off.
Yeah, I mean, if he replicates those things that he did in the gym, like 265, 182, and 320, then we're talking like 760.
Yeah, I got
760 plus.
I think you go like 770.
See, 770, like, it's so crazy. What happens is, like, you have a few outliers like Perk and like Joe Bornstein who like do like these insane things, and then we forget how crazy 750 is at 75.
Like that's 10 times body weight.
Yeah, Taylor Atwood, when he won his first Worlds, did like 742 or something. Like he won Worlds with 742. Yeah, and now 750 is not like, I mean, obviously it's impressive, but like people just don't realize that it's not Perk, but like it's still crazy, especially for like these collegiate like 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. Like it's pretty nuts. So I think I don't really think there's a battle here, to be honest. Oh wait, actually there is. There's one more. Okay, so I actually found Tanner Hill. He's nominated third with 695. Okay. So he's only competed, according to Open Powerlifting, at least twice, like once recently, and then once looks like 5 years ago. I'm not even sure if it's the same Tanner Hill, but his training, like a couple months ago, he put out an SBD day where he squatted 585, benched 405, and deadlifted like 6, something like that. So like that would be like a 725 kilo total, and like all of those looked like he had more. And that was all.
What was the pull? Was it like right at 6 or like?
I think it was like 605 or something. But like it was like it was not. It was just like probably like a week between like a week 2 and week 3 pull. It looks like, and it was like 4 months ago.
Dang.
So it's like,
Yeah.
so
I'm sure he would be in the conversation then.
Yeah. I think he like tagged Tony in the post.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
So I'm gonna say that like I'm expecting probably them two to battle, Tony and Tanner. Like, also he's like absolutely jacked. He looks like more like a bodybuilder that like got more into powerlifting. So I think like even though his QT is 42.5 kilos behind, which is like a lot. Like usually, like if they're that far behind, it's not a battle, especially when the person who's nominated first like has also like made progress. But I think maybe we'll see a battle there. And then Jackie, I didn't really see much from him, but yeah, I'm gonna say Tony and Tanner. Those are like the two I'm definitely looking out for in this class. And then the other thing I'm looking out for this class is not for winning on total, but Evan Hawk. You know Evan?
Yeah.
His bench.
Yeah.
His bench is ridiculous. So obviously this like for all of you, like this Evan's bench is like he has probably the best arch like you'll ever see. It's like the most meme looking bench. Talk about Evan.
Bro,
yeah, we will
get to the 90s, Preston. Chill, bro.
Yeah. So he has like the most meme looking bench you'll ever see. Like sometimes you can't tell like that the bar is like on like the bar. He like sets it up, unracks it, and just like moves it an inch. But like he's still doing things nobody's done. Like
what's crazy to me is like you still have to unrack that weight. Like people don't realize like you still gotta unrack that weight and like hold it. Like,
yeah.
Still
right. The hardest part is probably the hold before you get the start command. Just because like they're probably super strict, like they're making sure like your butt's actually on the bench and everything. Because like I mean the only other person who was like close to that extreme is like in IPF Eddie Berglund. Like Eddie Berglund benched 485 in the 145 weight class. Like
that's crazy.
He had the world record in the 66s, and it was higher than the 74s and the 83s. So like
that's crazy.
That's nuts. And I think Evan has a bigger arch than him.
That's wild.
Yeah, like he's done. I think in comp he's done 205.5, which is like the American record. But he did like in the gym, like in prep, like 216, which is like 475 or something.
Dang.
And it's like you can't even tell when it's hard because like there's like so little like movement. It's just like he just like does it and like it looks kind of casual, but like you have no idea to skip 82s. We honestly kind of are. Like we're not gonna fully skip them, but I don't think they're nearly as interesting.
Yeah, I don't have a lot on them.
Yeah. Like, I think the 75s are more interesting because like you have those two like for sure who are gonna battle. There's probably more. Like there's a bunch of people around the 700 mark, and then Evan. I mean he'll just like go and like bench like 220, and then like it would be hilarious like if he squats 220, bench 220, deadlifts 220
across the board. That's crazy.
No, he could do more. Like his squat and deadlift, like I think his squat and deadlift are both like 240. So like if he benches like 220, then it's like a 700 total, which is still like a really good total.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna have a shot of winning, but like who knows? Maybe come close to the podium or something. Kareem's bench looks like Evan. Does her bench actually look like that? It's that extreme.
It's pretty close. She benches a lot.
I gotta pull it up. What's her Kareem?
She don't have Instagram.
Oh
she be posting on Facebook.
No, you're joking.
I'm so serious, bro.
She's posting on Facebook. We're talking about a collegiate lifter?
Yes.
Are you sure she's not? Are you sure she's not like a grandmother?
She lived downstairs, bro. She cuts my hair. She's my age.
She posts on Facebook, bro. You gotta tell her that like.
Serious. I'm so serious.
Facebook. You can't start using Facebook until you have grandkids.
That's we be telling her every day to get Instagram.
That is wild.
Crazy.
Okay. So, no wonder I don't. Okay. So that's why I don't know who she is. Like she doesn't have Instagram. Yeah. She's like new. So, okay, fine. But yeah. So that's basically the 75. We're not gonna fully skip the 82.5. But like, do you know anyone here? Like there's like Carter Hoffman. He's nominated for another Midland lifter. Doesn't really.
Yeah,
He has like a
I
private
saw
account, I think.
Yeah, private account is what I have.
Yeah.
But,
And then, yeah, I mean, it's Midland, so I wouldn't post much either way. And then Jackson Yeager is nominated second. I don't really know. Like, I'm looking at the top of the nominations. I don't really know any of these well. So yeah, I mean, honestly, the 75s might out total the 82s.
I didn't even think about that. That's actually, yeah, that's very possible.
Oh,
I definitely think Tony could. I don't know anything about Carter's training, but I mean, if he totals around like a 750, or probably say like he made progress 760, 770, Tony could potentially out total that.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. It won't be easy, but like also because like probably make progress. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the 82s are gonna be the most exciting class. Somebody said go live on Facebook. Go live. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so now we'll jump to the 90s. This is okay. So let's start with. Okay, you obviously know the 90s probably the best of any weight class. So before we get into the people nominated top two, who else like that's nominated? I guess like top 10 or whatever. How are you looking at that you think like is going to be up there?
So I got Andrew Kane, Evan Ross, Gabe Quadra, and then Michael Moore. Actually, he just posted on Instagram today that he injured himself in his last session. Had to pull out, unfortunately.
That sucks. Yeah.
That's.
Yeah. So what do you think of those people? Like, where do you think they're gonna be totaling and stuff? Like,
so I got Gabe.
Well, how about this? Let's start with this. Let's take away the podium. How much do you think fourth place gets?
Fourth place.
I want to see how I want to see how competitive.
I think all five go over 800.
Really, right. So obviously the ones I've been looking at the most are obviously Seth, you, and Evan Ross. Evan Ross has been like he's been going crazy in training also.
Andrew Kane.
Andrew Kane. I haven't seen much from him. Andrew Kane.
Yeah.
Let me check him out.
Can't leave him out, bro. Yeah, he's
okay. Let me check him out because
totaled 817 the other day, pretty easily.
Really?
Pretty easily.
Oh wow. Okay, so I gotta be keeping an eye on him. Andrew Kane. Let's see what he. Oh, okay. I just see this now. 300. Oh, that's pretty good. 817, 300, 177, 340. Oh, he's another Florida State kid. So okay, so you're saying top five all go 90 is the most competitive class.
Top five, unless people miss a lot of lifts. But like if people are going 8 for 9, 9 for 9, even potentially like 7 for 9, I think all five go above 800.
Yeah, you agree with the comment? 90 is the most competitive class.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean the 90s obviously. Yeah, I mean if we have 5 people go over 800, and that's pretty crazy.
The fact is, like, last year 795 won the 90s. 795 won.
Oh, that's hey Carlos, I think that's your name, right? Some trash kid, Carlos Hicks, I think. Yeah, so 795, right? I mean, it's pretty crazy. Like at Junior Worlds, I don't think there were 5 people who went over 800.
The winner was like 812.5, I think. And
yeah,
we've all done that in training, like sub 93.
That's pretty crazy. That sub 93 collegiates, like, and like there's probably some juniors in the U.S. who aren't even like doing it. So like, even just like I know
Brandon Jones,
Devin Mervo, Brandon Jones, right? Yeah, so we got a bunch who aren't even doing it, and just like we're still gonna have like 5 people go over 800.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pick a top 5 now while we're at it. So who? You think top 5? Wait, so you think top 5 all goes over 800? What do you think? How much do you think is going to be needed to win?
To win,
that's the question.
I'm gonna say like 830 to 840 to win.
Oh, let's get Carrington. Let's see. Is he? We'll see if he's joining. Okay. But yeah, so 830, 840? Yeah.
So I'm getting a haircut right now, but I'm gonna tap in for 5 minutes for this podium situation.
Yo, what's up, Henry?
I agree with Kyle. I don't know about 840. People are gonna miss.
Yeah.
I think
I'll say 8:30.
8:30 is my absolute top end. And I think when it comes down to this, I think if anybody misses a lift, they're done.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like
and a very elusive situation I've been peeping for like 5 months is that all of them can squat 300 kg. All of them. Every single person can squat 300. And what's the record? 300. So I assume that people are going to start like chipping. I think you specifically, Kyle, you might chip on the second. You think I'm stupid? You might chip on the second. So
yeah, I'm taking on the second.
There you go. So it's going to be this game of like, what will you do on the second, and what will people try to do on their third, and who's going to have a chip going into like bench and delt. No one's got a bench chip. A lot of you guys, no one benched over like 192, 195. Maybe Michael, maybe you, but no one's really a big bencher. And I think it's going to come down to having a chip. So you are in a big event.
Because the pull record is 777.
Yeah. No, I mean, two guys might pull that. I have two guys might pull that. But
wait, Did you say two guys might pull 777?
I think Seth and Andrew can both pull 777.
And I think for them, I legit think it'll come down a lot number.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty crazy that we have like this many good squatters in this class, like, especially like using the juniors. Yeah. Oh yeah.
90s.
I think the heaviest pull might come from the 90s. That's like of the whole meet.
No.
What do you think, Josh?
No. 100. Josh.
Oh, I forgot about Josh.
Bro, yeah, we'll get to that later, but no. They're good. Yeah. You can't be sleeping on him. Well, his class is kind of boring to talk about, but we'll talk about him just because he's a beast. But either way, so in the 90s, you think we're gonna have people pulling 777, and then everyone? Does anyone not squat 300 from the top?
I mean, Seth hasn't squatted 300, but like he's capable. If we have to do that, we'll do it.
Yeah,
I think. Huh?
He squats like 295 or something, right?
Everyone's kind of got around the same bench. Like it's between 175 to 190. It's close. It's just one of those things where like I think you miss one lift, you're just kind of behind because it's everyone's within kilos. Straight up, from a top end standpoint.
Yeah, I mean, who has Kyle? You have the biggest bench. You 190. You hit what, like 190? What'd you hit in the gym? 192 or 195?
192.5. But I think Gabe, he doesn't really. He doesn't post his top sets, but I could see him hitting like a 195 to 200. Yeah.
It's close, and I think this class has the highest potential, man. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, if we see like 4 or 5 people squat like 300 keys, that would be like bench is gonna be kind of boring just because like everyone's in the same range. Nobody has like a crazy bench, but like Kyle, you're definitely gonna have to pick up ground on bench from like some of the people.
Yeah, bro. If I have to like go 6 for 6 and go crazy to even have a chance, bro.
I
mean, like,
love it for you.
Like, yeah,
so what?
What expect
the close squat.
Wait, you were cutting out. Say it again.
I expect close to a 700 squat.
I mean, the goal is straight up to just chip it on the second and see what's there.
Yeah, but honestly, man, like, you want to do predictions or?
Yeah. Let's go. Give us the prediction.
Okay. Obviously, I think it's super close, but I think my podium is in third place, Kyle. In second. The thing is, I think Andrew has the highest top end. I really do.
I was already knowing that.
Highest top end.
Yeah.
I think Seth will pull last, so I think that's where it's gonna come down to. Evan is strong, but I looked at his meet day history. It's just not convincing enough. And Michael, I just don't know.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I mean, we're talking
about Michael, you said Michael?
Mm-hmm.
He posted on Instagram today. He hurt himself. He pulled out of the meet.
Oh, he was going to push that squat shit for you.
Yeah, that's what – because he was in the flight before us for some reason.
Oh,
so I was like, whatever he squats, I'm going to have to, like, be thinking about that going in. But
good day if he's on.
But yeah, he pulled out. He put on his story he got injured.
Yeah, my fault. I didn't know that. Then, I mean, yeah, I definitely think Andrew has the highest top end. It's just going to come down to, like, who's going to pull what legs. I think they'll have a very similar subtotal. I think you, Kyle, I think you could easily win, too. It's just like, what can you pull and will you get your third pull if you overreach? I know Delph is
that's
your lift.
Like, I'm going to have to total something to make y'all load something, and then y'all just got to execute it. So it's just.
Really I don't know who's handling you, but it really comes down to, like, you, right? Whoever's handling you, can they look at the other two lifters and be like, or other three lifters and be like, okay, what is their top end? What can I load for Kyle to make them miss?
Yeah.
Really good game day will come. So
Evans you're obviously gonna pull first of the whole group. Listen, I mean, obviously you're at a disadvantage because they could all just like you can pull whatever you do on third, and even if you hit, they could all just load to chip. But like, you're probably gonna have the biggest subtotal. So like you gotta like
500 plus. Easy.
So what?
You'll have a 500 plus subtotal for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, he needs 500 plus because
that's
what me and my friend were talking about though is it could come down to like Andrew, Seth, and Evan all like trying to one up each other on pulls.
They all miss, you win. That's what I was
thinking. I was like, y'all try to one up each other and keep going up, and then if all y'all miss.
Yeah. If I'm gonna be like just straight up, I think Seth will win because he has the last pull, and I'm also coach him. But I wouldn't be surprised if any of these guys got first, and it was like by 2.5 kilos. I think he'll also have body weight advantage because I think he's super light, like 88, 89. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
he's not even.
Yeah. I think I would say for the podium, I think just because you have the first pull that you're going to be at disadvantage. I'm going to say like you'll be in first after your third pull, and then I think Evan's going to pull over you, and then Seth will probably pull over Evan. That's what I would say probably is going to be top three. And I think like I'm not sure. So I wasn't as familiar with him until like I just looked at his stuff. But like so he hit 817. I think the thing is obviously. It's not what's going to happen because between you four, at least one of you is going to miss like 2 lifts, and then they're just going to be out of it, right? Like if somebody goes like 7 for 9, they're just like they have no shot of winning. Like
I think if you miss one lift, if I miss a squat or a bench, I'm gone.
You have a chance, but if you miss a squat, you're done.
Yeah, no. If you miss a squat, like if most of you miss a squat, you're probably done. I think especially some of the lighter benchers, if they miss a bench, they're probably fine because if they lose out on like 5 kilos and then could load it on deadlift, then they'll probably be fine. But like. I mean, Seth, like probably he's the one person here who like I actually think could probably just pull 780 if he needs to win. And he yeah, what?
I mean, I predicted in September that it would be 810 plus for the pull. I was talking. Remember, Cal? I was talking to you a while ago when I said I see these dudes trading. I know how much progression they make. The rate of adaptation is crazy. Like Andrew did 760 like last year. Evan did 770 last year. You did like 765 in nats. I'm like, they'll all be at 800 by then.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Made the most progress out of everybody, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
When Evan pulls 400.
I did like 720. I did 727 at
that's what I'm
last year.
saying, man. Like the 90s, the growth potential is insane in the 90s. But yeah, I guess that's kind of my podium. I said Seth, Andrew, Kyle.
Yeah. So everyone's looks like most of the chat is Evan fans here. So,
I mean, dude, Evan's got a chance too. That'd be perfect. I just saw the lifting database from his last couple meets. It was just kind of like, 6 for 9 average. That's all it is.
Right. Yeah.
It could definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely surprise us.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly think. I mean, Evan's training's looking really good. I think Evan goes 820. I think we'll see. You guys could all do it. So it's like I think probably like 825. I think 825, 830 is gonna win.
There we go.
And I think we probably get at least 3 people go 815. If we get 4 people go 815, that's like pretty crazy.
I could also see a scenario where everyone goes 9 for 9 and it's just by 0.5 wins it. I can see that too. It's just whoever has and gets it.
Oh, okay. So Carrington, they're saying basically that Evans needs his threes because he self-handles, but I guess they're saying I'm not sure who's going to handle him here because his coach is Aiden, and Aiden is going Powerlifting America, I think, right? So he probably can't be at the meet.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who's gonna handle him, but yeah, because I don't know who they're talking about.
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No clue, but y'all can give your picks. I'm a dib. I might join back for the women's though.
Okay, fine.
For sure.
I'm
gonna keep
so what?
I'm gonna keep listening. I'm getting my haircut though.
Okay, fine, cool. Yeah. So that's what I would say. I would say like we're gonna have a bunch of. We probably are gonna have each person pull for the win. Like for sure, each person's gonna pull for podium, like depending on which spot. But like, so you're right. Seth just has the biggest advantage because he has the biggest pull. And speaking of Seth, Seth.
Seth.
Yeah. So Seth, how much you gonna pull? Write in the comments what you're gonna load for your third attempt. Yeah. So I think it comes down to like who hit flips, like straight up. It's too close. Like there's nobody who's more than, let's say, like 5 kilos stronger than any of the other lifters. Like I think everyone. He's not saying. Well, it doesn't matter. You get to pull last, so like nobody could do anything about that. Yeah, he doesn't want to say what he's gonna pull. Okay. So Kyle, you're gonna squat 315, and then bench.
That's kind of crazy.
Like, you don't think you could do it?
I really don't know. I think I can hit.
Okay, let's say 310. All right.
All right, say 310.
So let's say 310 and then 195 bench.
Like 192.
192. Okay. So then, how much you gonna have to pull though? Because I haven't seen any. Like you posted the close miss on your 700 pull.
I failed 700 twice now. I pulled 683.
683. So with 683, that puts you at what is that? Like 812?
812.
Yeah. So 812. By your own standards, the 812 is not gonna cut it.
Oh yeah, I know.
So I mean, 375. Yeah, I mean, if you're pulling
311? Oh, yes, 685.
Yeah. So I mean, if you pull 317.5, that'll be a big difference. Like that extra 7.5 kilos on deadlift. Evan 300, 175, 342.5. Okay.
KW.
Wait, Evan benched 180 something.
Evan hit 182.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna bench more than 175, 180. Yeah. I think all your top ends are probably yeah. So I think all your top ends are probably in the 820s.
Yeah.
So yeah, they corrected their bench. So I think let's say we see. I think we're probably not going to end up having the podium be 820 plus. I think it'll probably be the podium will definitely be for sure over 800, for sure. Unless
I would say
more
realistically 810 to 820. But I think top end everybody has somebody has a crazy 9 for 9 day perfect. I'll say 820 to 830.
Yeah, I like that. I think 825, 830 is if somebody has a crazy day, and then realistically we might see first place be 820, second place be literally 820, 819 because
that would be crazy if it's all just a bunch of chips.
Well, you guys are all, not all, but a couple of you guys are going to be chipping on squats.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not necessarily. The record's not 300.
It's 300. It's 300, yeah.
So, they won't necessarily all be chipping because, the people who are right at, the 300 mark, we'll see, what they take. If you guys are all at, 310, right? Then there will for sure be a bunch of chips. But, at 300, some people are going to end up, playing it safe, taking 297, 295, whatever, or 300 exactly. But, and you said you're going to chip on the second. So you'll go 300.5 on the second.
Yeah.
Right. So obviously you'll have a chip, which it's actually still useful because not everybody's going to have, most people won't have a chip on deadlift. So they're going to have to beat you by a full 2.5.
Yeah. Unless they pull over 777.
I think the only person I think could do that is Seth.
Go watch Andrew's 750. I think he's good for it.
You think the 750 was good enough that he's good for 30 more pounds?
Yeah, go watch it.
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. Maybe. It's possible, yeah.
Look what Kerry said.
What? I still don't think he will, but Andrew can do 350. Yeah, but 350 is not the record. Got to do another 3 kilos. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Also, it doesn't help. Like, they're only going to chip it if that's what they need, right? If he's pulling 777, like if he squats and benches like what he could, and he pulls 777, then he's going to win the meet.
Yeah.
Meaning that would give him like.
Yo, y'all chill. I love it.
That would,
Evan, bro. Evan's my guy. Y'all get off his head, bro.
I would give him like 830. So yeah, I don't think so. I think Seth will probably be the only one who attempts it. Or he'll only attempt it obviously if he needs to.
Yeah.
Evan's gonna steal Ethan Marshall for bench real fast. Oh yeah, what's Ethan Marshall? He has a crazy bench. Where is he nominated? $90. I don't even see him. Why do I not see him? Is he doing the meet? Yeah, he's not. It doesn't look like he's on a roster.
Kerry said he's gonna need the record.
That who's gonna need the record?
I think he's talking about Andrew.
No, I'm saying he's gonna need 350. Oh, Ethan Marshall's PLA. Yeah, he's not. Ethan's not doing this, right? Yeah, he'll need 353. Oh, he's saying he'll need 353 to win. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, they'll do whatever. They'll play around with like on third deadlifts. They'll have all their attempt selection. Okay, right. Okay, you're right. He won't need it. I'm saying he would need to pull 353 for it to be the record. He won't need to actually pull it. Correct. Right. Seth will need that pull for the record to win. Andrew won't because he'll be ahead on squat and bench comparatively. But yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Who's handling you?
Me?
Yeah.
So Petrie is Powerlifting America, so he can't. But his client Z, who is at 82 usapl, that I'm really close with. We text like every day. He'll be handling me. He has some clients competing there as well, so
right.
I'll already be there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean that will definitely matter, like who the handlers are. Like I don't know who's you know who Andrew's coach is? I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I think it's Evan Hawk.
Oh, it's Evan. Okay, so Evan Evan's gonna be there, so I assume Evan's gonna handle him. I don't know. Right. Okay, so Evan and then
Evan's coached by Aiden Roeder.
Right. No, I know that, but Aiden can't be there, so
I don't know. Who's handling you, Evan?
Dang, Evan can actually handle low key. Handle himself? What does that mean? oh, he's talking about Evan. He's talking about Evan Hawk. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Evan. Okay. So he's gonna be right. He'll be handling Andrew, but we don't know who's handling Evan. Yeah. I mean, it'll come down to making attempts, and then also just like hopefully nobody makes stupid mistakes like with handling, because that's gonna play a big part.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, definitely this will be a fun class. I hope that we get to see a podium of 815 plus.
Yeah, I'm just excited to compete. Like, I just want to be competitive. Everyone just getting after it. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of where he finished, moving from 11th last year is going to be quite a jump.
Yeah, definitely.
Who won last year?
Hayden Willis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's obviously not.
And then Joshua, I don't remember who got second. Joshua Hall got second or third, but I remember he tried to pull for the win, but he's going to 100.
Right.
And Brian Harwell isn't competing. Yeah, Hayden Willis.
Yeah. Okay, so Evan's not jumping in and telling us who's handling him. So yeah, okay. But Evan, I think you will total like 820. That's what I'm saying.
Who?
820 for Evan.
For Evan?
For Evan. Yeah. I mean, if he makes his list. I think all of you, if you make your list, are like 820, 825, and then everyone loves that. Wow. It should be called an Evan fan club. But yeah. So we'll see. We will see. Okay, let's talk about the hundreds a little bit. Or not the hundreds, let's talk about the 100. Joshua Hall, he's absolutely insane. I mean, I think he totaled he totaled 825. That's his QT.
Yeah.
But like since then, like everything's going crazy. Like he squatted 700.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean he's gonna squat 700. He's gonna deadlift 800, and then his bench is like his weak link. I don't think he's really posted much bench. Well, like it doesn't really matter. Honestly,
he had a 374.
Yeah. So I mean, compared to his other lifts, obviously that's like whatever. But yeah, he's gonna deadlift well over double his bench. He's getting close to squatting double his bench. Now that if you squat double your bench, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean. He's gonna total 850 plus.
Yeah. I'm actually friends with I think who will be second and third place. Grayson Duggar is coming in as second on the QT, and then a few down is Shadaren Nwozu, so his QT is 742.5, but I was actually there like watching it, and he missed like his second and third deadlift, and he actually has made like a lot of progress. Squatted 7 in training, benched 200, pulled like 310, and then Grayson Duggar also hit like a 300 squat, a 182 bench, and a 330 pull.
Now,
so that'll be a nice.
I'm watching his 700 squat right now. Let's see this.
It was crazy. It was a grind.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a grind. So he squats 7. He benches. You say he benched 200?
Yeah.
And then what does he pull?
310.
310. Oh, so that would be. I mean, that's like we're talking like 820, 825.
Yeah, it'll be a nice little battle between him and Grayson though for second place.
Yeah, I mean that's a huge. We're talking like putting 80 kilos on his QT.
He will though. He will.
That'd be nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so. Like, if him and Grayson are both like totaling like in the 820, like it'll make it at least like it'll be a good battle for second, of course, and then also it'll make it like maybe they'll like depending on what Joshua does, it might be like somewhat close. Because like it would suck if like there were 490s who all like out totaled like the second place 100 lifter. That would be kind of sad.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I got Joshua totaling around like 875 to be honest. Maybe
yeah.
I
would say more like 860. I would say more 860, 865.
But like he'll try to go so out of range. Just knowing that nobody's on his tail. I think he'll be like more conservative.
Yeah, I mean I think he's probably gonna squat like around 700, 705, like bench whatever he does, 375, and then he'll win for sure by second pull, and then he'll probably just load something nuts on a third pull, like load like 820 or something. 825.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Then the 110s, what do you know about them? They're not, to me, they're like barely out like I don't even know if he'll out total the 100.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, Joshua Hall could potentially out total them. Yeah, so I got Evan Ramos with a 830 QT, and his training, I saw a 705 squat, a 424 bench, and a 771 pull. So I got him projected around like 870 to 880.
Oh, really? Wait, who? Maybe what's his IG? I don't think I know. I don't think I found him, honestly. Evan Ramos.
I'm not sure. Noah's a 110 as well. Noah, do you know his IG?
Evan is in 100 kg. You lost me. What? I don't know. I don't know what these. Yeah, Evan Ramos. Yeah. Somebody send me it? No. Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know if I sent it, but anyway, so you said you have him in like 870.
Yeah, I got him like 870 to 880.
That is pretty good. I mean, if he's totaling 870 to 880, then he'll probably out total Joshua in the hundreds. But yeah, I mean, the truth is in the hundreds like a weird class because like with people leaving whatever, like if Joshua Hall is really totaling like 870, then like he's up there for like the number 100 in the USAPL in general. Right? Like last year, what's JJ won it with like 870 something, 876 maybe, something like that.
I mean, he's only 19, or he was at the time.
Yeah. But also, he's not even doing 100 for nationals. He said he's doing 110. Yeah. So like, I don't even know who like the number 100 is. I mean, it'd be weird. All these weight classes are weird. With people switching over, like I have no idea who like the number one in like a lot of classes are now. Yeah. Like we're gonna see like a lot of the lifters from cnats, like the best lifters from cnats will all be like, well, I don't know how many of you guys actually got to sign up for Raw Nats.
I'm going Powerlifting America after cnats.
Oh, how old are you?
20.
Oh, you have years left as a junior.
Yeah.
So you're doing after cnats, you're doing junior nationals.
Yeah.
So you're 93. So that means you're battling with. Oh, so you're
Brandon
battling
Jones,
Aiden.
Roeder. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty good because all you guys are like gonna be like over what won Junior Worlds last year.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be. Yeah. It'll be.
No, that's pretty good because like the last year, like there were two like strong 93s. We had Shane and we had what's his name again? Huge step.
I know who
I forget his name.
About.
I forget. But like neither of them ended up like podiuming at Worlds.
Yeah, I'm doing both.
Junior Nats like 1 month from CNATs.
Yeah,
Junior Nats
is
5
weeks after.
Oh really? Oh, so you're not gonna have like much of a prep. You're basically just gonna.
My mindset is like I just want to go ahead and make the switch. Just to like go ahead and just be official and just move over to 93. Like as I'm entering like juniors right now. And I still have like, so I'm 20 right now. I still got next year I'll be 21, 22, 23. So like this year and in 3 more years. So even if I don't go anywhere.
Do you have to cut to make 90?
I'm like 203, 205 right now. So yeah, I just do a little bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, so then like especially and then when you go up to 93, you can put on a few more pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice. That's always nice. Like especially when you're 20 to like not be like forced into a weight class.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were saying nobody ever gave us Evan Ramos' IG. So okay, I'll have to find it later. But so yeah, so he's obviously the favorite in the 110s, and then you have John Lou Bernard Reyes. You know who that is?
I looked at all their trainings. He was with an 820 QT. I have him. His training total was 837 with a 705, 424, and 716.
Okay. Evan Hawk just sent Evan Ramos's real. Okay. Thank you, Evan, for sending other Evan. Easy realm. Yeah, okay, fine. So now I see. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so you said 424. Okay, so yeah, he's obviously the favorite. I mean, I don't think anyone is really close to that. I think second place might be Spencer.
With
Spencer Mann.
what do you think he's gonna total?
Well, it's okay. He has his squat. He squatted like 733, I think, in training.
Yeah, 733.
Yeah. He said they just asked, did you cover the lower weight classes, right? Yeah. I mean, we already covered the lower weight classes, but like if anybody has specific things, then once we get through it once, we can go over specific things that you want to talk about. Yeah. So now Evan joined. Hey, Evan, we're just talking about how you're the favorite. He just joined. That's pretty funny. I don't know if somebody just sent this. Yeah.
Somebody tagged him. That's fine.
Oh, okay, fine. Spencer 330, 195, 300. Yeah. I mean that would be 825. I mean Spencer. Yeah, that makes sense. He pulled what he pulled. He pulled like an easy 290. He pulled an easy 290 a bit ago, like an easy 640 pull. Well, it'll work, right? Yeah. Okay. So I don't think Spencer's like battling for first. I think he's gonna battle for second. Yeah, I think he comes second.
All right. So I got Noah Ray coming in second.
You got who?
Noah Ray. He said who? So he's got a 770 QT.
770. Oh no. Okay. 770 QT. Okay. Yeah. What has he done? What has he been doing in training?
So he had a 302 squat, a 200 bench, and a 300 pull, but they were all like RP7. Not gonna lie.
Wait, no Ray's not his actual name.
He's right there. Yeah, it is Noah Ray.
That's what I'm saying. That's the IG name. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Noah Witham.
Yeah.
Witham. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
But what do you think he's gonna?
It's crazy. Not 950.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think he's gonna total?
I got him going like I'm gonna just say he beat Spencer. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'll probably be like second through like fourth will probably be like somewhere between like 815 and 835.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, Pinoy is saying 840. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice. I don't know. My guess is that nobody except for Evan totals 840 in this class, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody's gonna show up out of nowhere and add 100 kilos to their qualifying total.
It always happens.
Yeah. Fine. 125. Okay, so obviously we already discussed this a lot, but what do you think about this class?
Yeah, so I listened to that whole pod when I was on the way back from high school Nats. And I actually went into their other Instagrams and looked at their training. But I think it'll be a battle for first, really, between Gabriel and Dante.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously these other people we haven't seen everything, but like
Jordan doesn't really post a lot, so I really don't know.
Jordan doesn't post at all. I mean, he's the only one here he's already won cnats. He's pretty experienced, but he doesn't post at all, so I have no idea. He's got a big deadlift, so like he can always like pull if he's close, but like I think Dante and Gabriel are the top two, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean Dante's squat, like it's just absolutely insane.
I got them both going above 900 though.
Yeah. I mean, right. So Dante has like the crazy squat and like a really good bench. Like he's gonna squat like into the 800s, which is pretty crazy, and he's gonna bench like low to mid five, which is also crazy. But like his deadlift obviously needs work. So like Gabriel's gonna outpull him by like I don't know, like 50 kilos or something like that. But the question is like how much is he gonna need? Like what Dante said is his goal is to squat and bench enough and whatever load deadlift make him load 8. So like if he does that, he's gonna win. I don't think anybody's pulling 8. Like, I don't know what them, like, they've pulled like 780, but I don't think, Chancellor also, like, Chancellor and Gabriel both pulled like a lot in gym, but I don't think any of them are pulling 8. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good battle. I think it's going to mainly end up being a 2-way battle between Dante and Gabriel for first.
Yeah.
Like, those are the only two I can see actually totaling over 900. But we'll have to see. I mean, also Gabriel's training's going really well. He's had that like 355 squat, I think it was.
Yeah.
So he's up to like a 9-something training total. Obviously, all of them were like
is what I have his training total at.
Yeah, but like all of them were like pretty high RPs. So we'll see. We'll see if he can actually do that on the platform. And then like Dante also, like, his squats sometimes like depth looks like very questionable. So, and he's gonna have to take big jumps on squat. He's probably gonna take like 20-kilo jumps. So if he like misses a squat in depth, like that's gonna like hurt him.
You see what Chancellor said?
No. Let's see. Imagine if I pulled 8. Yeah, Chance. I think you haven't posted. You haven't posted. I don't know if you're hiding any deadlifts, but I think if you pull 8, that would be crazy. Like I said, like 770, 780, but you might need 8. But yeah, that would be crazy. Let's see. He's opening with 705, right? Chance, you're opening with 705. So you go 705 opener, like 750 second attempt, and then like just load up the bar, like because let's see, if you pull 8 and like bench 450, something like that, and then what is he gonna squat? What I forget what he said for. He's opening with 650. So 7, 8, 5. Yeah. If you pull 8, then you can win. You just gotta pull 8. We'll see. But if I have to, I'll send you a third. Yes, Chance, do that. Open 705, go 750 second attempt, and just load up 8 on the third. Even if it's not there. I'm kidding. But like load up 8. The truth is, it also depends like where they are placing. Like if somebody's like locked into second, then why not? Like if somebody's like if they miss and like they're gonna be in third or fourth, then like I wouldn't say like if like you're in fourth and like you can pull 760 for second or 8 for first, like it probably doesn't make sense to load 8 unless you actually think it's there. But like if you're ready,
like,
if you're locked in, yeah.
Like me personally, I would pull into first. Like if I like have a chance to pull into like second, third, fourth, like I don't like to me there's no difference in second and 10th.
Well, really?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I think if like it was reasonable to pull into first,
like,
then I would pull into
like,
first.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna load like 750, but like
right. Just like for you as an example, obviously you're not pulling last, but like let's say somehow you pulled last, right? Like let's say you were able to go the next day and you knew it's low. So then if it was like okay, pull 710 for first or pull like 683 for second, then load 710. But it's like load 740 for first. Like you're not gonna load 740. Like it's not. It's just not gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like there's no point of wasting intent. Like you're not just gonna go there. Like okay, look everyone. I'm gonna come load the bar. We'll look at the bar, and the bar has 0% chance of even breaking the ground.
Yeah.
Like that's just whatever. So yeah. Okay. So we'll see what chance can actually load up. And then let's see. So then in the 140s. So 140s. Honestly, doesn't look interesting to me. There's like the two top competitors by a lot are Seth and Caleb.
Yeah.
Seth Ross, Caleb Big Time. I mean, Seth is not even a 140. He's like never weighted over like 121. He's a 125, but because he's part of the UTSA,
okay.
So like for the team points, he's going to 140 because they already have Dante in the 125.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So they're trying to take another class. Yeah. So, but his training is going crazy. He squatted. Well, yeah.
You think Dante can out total him?
Honestly, I think if Dante does what he's saying he's going to do, he'll out total him because he has such a big lead on bench.
Yeah.
Such a big lead on bench. Like he might out bench him, but like no joke, he might out bench him by 60 kilos.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, Seth's squat to me is much like they've both squatted. Like Seth's only squatted a little bit more in training, but his squat's much more reliable. Like Seth's squats are all sunk. Like Seth squatted 385, which is like 850, and like that was definitely a good squat. Like I have no doubt that that's like a clean squat that like if he could take that in a day. Yeah. But like Dante's like I have no idea. We'll see like whether he like gets called for depth or whatever. Like Dante could like squat 8, he could squat, or he could squat like 840. And like I don't know, either of them might happen. So like if Dante like squats 840 and benches like 540, then Dante's gonna like if Dante goes 9 for 9, I think he out totals Seth. But like if he goes like 7 for 9, then I think Seth out totals Seth.
Yeah.
Like I think Seth's top end is probably like 900. And
yeah.
I think Dante like theoretically could total like 915.
I had Seth projected exactly at 900.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you have? You have like 385 squat, like 180 bench, and then like whatever the deadlift is. 335 deadlift. Yeah, 330. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what. Let's see. Somebody knows. Okay. Yeah, that's what I would say. So he's obviously like even though on the nominations he's only like 27 kilos ahead, which is still a lot. But like in reality, like based off training, like he's got a pretty big lead. And then there's Caleb McNell, who he's an actual 140. Like he's not like a 125 who's going. His squat has also like gone up like crazy. I forget what he squatted. He squatted something. He squatted. I forget what it was, but he sent me a squat like a month or two back that was like really like well above what he's done. Let me pull this up. Okay, so his best comp squat is 750, and I think he squatted like 740 for like a set of 5 or something like that. So I mean, like he might squat like 800. So if he squats like 800, then it'll be decently close. So like he outbenches Seth by like at least 20 kilos, and obviously Seth outpulls him by a lot. But like if his squat is like if he squats 8, then I think he'll probably total like enough to make it close. Yeah. I don't think enough to win, because even though he benches much more, he squats less and he deadlifts less. So like he's also not going to get the last pull. So, but still, like he's coming in with like an 828 total, and like if he gets it to like 860, then like that's still like a pretty big jump for him. Yeah. So back to I think like the 900, the people who have a shot of 900 is Seth and maybe, I'm not sure about him. Dante, if he has a good day, will do 900. And Gabriel, if he has a great day, could do 900. Yeah. So those are the 3. And then the one other person is, and then the only 140 plus who's like, So Sean's interesting. I mean, Sean, like I was looking him up. Like I didn't realize like he's not from the U.S. All right. Like I recognize the name. I recognized his name, and I was trying to figure out where like I recognized it from. Right. So like he's competed at like IPF Worlds and stuff, like for Switzerland. Yeah, he's done like quotes and stuff. So for them. He's an interesting situation, because like you know the whole Article 14. Yeah. The IPF. So he totally just like literally like they don't care. Like he did like the European. So he did the European Championship, and then he did the ABS. You know, ABS Clash Titans, like it's an untested wrap meet. So he did that meet, and then immediately literally 2 months later did Worlds last year. Wow. And then that's wild. And then nobody then after I don't know, nobody complained. And then after that he did Junior Worlds, where he came second, and then he I guess moved to the US for college or something, for grad school, because he's part of Midland, and I think he's 23. So I'm guessing it's grad school, or maybe he's just like he's starting college late, came to the US. Like maybe he just got like a powerlifting scholarship from Midland. So he's like, you know what, I'll come. Yeah. So because now he's at Midland, then like obviously he's gonna win this. Like he doesn't really post. He posts some stuff, but like you can't actually see the weights because the whole Midland thing. But like, I mean, he'll total way over. He'll total probably like 2100 or something like that. Yeah. Okay. So that's like it for really the 140 plus. There's like there's another Manuel Martinez He's like 80 kilos behind. I don't know what he's doing, but okay. So most of them are gone. Okay, fine. So I guess we could go to the woman, and if anybody has anything they want to talk about, we could bring that up when they're okay.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody have any classes or any battles or anything that they want to talk about? Then just leave it in the comments, and then we could discuss it. Let's see who's in here. Okay. Revisit the 67. Okay, so what we said for the 67s before is like there's like a really good, in my opinion, potentially three-way battle. So let me just pull up my sheet for the 67s. So for the 67s, you got Bork the Goat who won last year. Then you got Everardo, and then you got in fourth CJ Shuford. So CJ, he's coming with a 627.5 total for the QTs, but he totaled 675 in 2022 raw, and then did a quip since then. So okay, yeah, we'll recap. So what I'm saying is for the 67.5, I think CJ Shuford, he's done 675 in comp. So if he can get back to that, he'll be like in the battle. But otherwise, the two are Bork the Goat. He's totaled 685 in training. Like he squatted 225, bench 175, and deadlifted 285. So if he has a good day, he could total like 685. And then also same thing with Everardo. So Everardo also, like, he has more on squat than Bork. Like he squats like 250 around, but he has less on bench, like 155, and they both pull around the same. So I think Bork, Everardo will both be like potentially 675 plus, and then potentially if CJ Shuford is like back and whatever, then he could also be in the 675 to 685 range. So that's for the 67.5. And then what else? You missed the 75. So the 75, we basically just said that Tony is the favorite, like he is the biggest QT. But then to watch out for Tanner Hill. Like Tanner Hill has like put up good training, and he potentially, like a while ago, he already totaled like 720 something in the gym. So them two, I think, are going to battle. And then Evan Hawk is going to bench. I think he's going to bench 300 kilos. And yeah, so that's really it for the 75s. And then let's see, the 60s. The 60s we didn't talk about so much just because we don't really know. Chase is Midland, doesn't really post. And then Ian McGarry's coming down from the 67s. And then the 56s we talked about. Tyler Morrow is going to total something crazy. He's going to total well over 10 times body weight. And then also Aiden, to watch out for his squat. He's going to squat like probably 200. Yeah, so that was really it, just to recap those classes. And if you have anything more specific, then just keep adding it in the comments and we'll mention those. Fine. So let's move to the woman. Okay, so start with, I didn't even look at the 44s. I just jumped straight to the 48s. The 48s, like, it looks like there's a couple people close to the top. There's like two, Jocelyn Eng and Jenna Scholler, who are both like 5 kilos apart.
Yeah.
But Jocelyn's training's looking good. I think like she's the favorite. Like she benched her comp, like her comp PR for a triple. She squatted over her comp PR for a double. I think she's probably gonna total like in the 340 to 350 range, and I think she's just gonna win. And then there'll probably be a battle for second between Jenna and Soraya. That's what I'd say there. Do you know any of these lifters or not really?
No, I went and just looked at the QTs and like saw what the battles are, but I didn't get a chance to look at their Instagrams or anything.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. So that's really just for the 48s. I would say, like, I think Jocelyn is definitely the favorite, and I think she'll win, probably by like 15 to 20 kilos. And then, okay, the 52 is not a battle, but it's going to be a show.
Yeah, I saw there was a 42.5 kilo spread.
Yeah. So Marina Maxwell,
yeah.
she she is like insane. Yeah, her training's crazy. The only thing that I don't like is that she posts things that shows our world records and their USAPL world records. Please, everybody, do not post a USAPL world record. Like, if you total more than the IPF world record, you could say over the world record. But don't say a world record when you're talking about the USAPL and it's way less than the IPF. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're over it, okay, fine. That's just like if you don't care about like federations and you just want to say world record even though it's not the right federation, like I don't mind that. Cause like if it's as long as it's done in comp, not in training. Nobody here, you guys don't lift world records if it's in training. World records are done in competition. But but her training is like going crazy. She's like squatting like 350. She's benching like in the 200s. Like I have her totaling. Let me just add this up. I have her totaling like probably like 415, which like for a 48 for a 52 kilo like junior, like that's like really, really good. Like I think that would have came second at like 52 nationals for Powerlifting America. Like that's like a probably a top 10 total.
Yeah.
In not just the juniors, but like even the open. Like yeah. And she's actually close to the actual junior world record squat. Like she's actually like reasonably close to that. So that like if she hits that, then like yeah, then you could call it a world record. But we'll see. Yeah. So I mean, I think she's probably there's actually a couple of classes here where like it's not a good battle, but we're gonna see some crazy performances. So like this is one that I would say that like for sure she's definitely gonna put up something like very impressive. Then we got the 56s, and we got Carrington's girl, Rivka. She her training looks pretty good. She has a crazy bench. She benches like 110 at 56, like a double bodyweight bench.
That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy. Like she maybe should have been top 5 benches for all the juniors last year. I ended up putting her in 6th and whatever. But I was thinking about having her top 5. But yeah, she has like a solid squat. Like she squatted 150 in training. She's pulled over 400, but like what sets her apart is like she has a crazy bench. So she's gonna total. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if she's hiding any training, but like it looks like she's probably gonna total like somewhere around like close to or around 1K, like in pounds, like 450, 455.
Yeah.
Carrington obviously has more information. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where her bench is also. Her bench is just like, that is like probably, she probably has the second most impressive bench in this competition in all weight classes after Evan's ridiculous bench. Like, I don't know. It's hard to like, how do you compare like an actual bench to like one of those kind of benches?
I'm not going to speak on that.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're switching to Powerlifting America, so benches have to be to depth. I mean, I don't like it. I like the idea of like of some sort of thing to like shut down like the extreme arches, but like I don't like bench steps because like you see some people like Bob, let's say, right?
Yeah.
Bob. No. Okay, wait. No, I know her bench isn't as bad as Evan's. No, it's not even close. Okay, that's not what I was saying. I was saying, how do you compare somebody who benches like Evan to somebody who has like more of a standard arch? Evan is about to outbench me. I said Evan's benching, yeah. Evan, who knows? Like he could just randomly bench 500 pounds. Why not? I don't know. But either way, yeah. So I don't like it because like you people like Bob who don't have a crazy arch, but just like depending on if they max grip and like they have like a pretty big chest, like it doesn't hit depth, and that's like ridiculous. Yeah. Like. The point of the and then you have people like Eddie Berglund who has like an Evan Hawke kind of arch, and he changed his arch a little bit, and now he hits bench steps even though there's still no range of motion. So I don't think that's really
because like
the way to.
Bob has a pretty good range of motion.
Yeah,
it's just like even with max grip and arch, it still has pretty good range of motion.
Yeah, or like I'll tell you a good example of this. Alexis Jones, right? You know Alexis?
Yeah.
So like she has like real range of motion and like minimal arch, and she had to change her bench to like a sinking different just style bench, like a flaring sinking bench, because like she didn't hit bench sets. Like if you have a big chest and like not and short arms, like it's just like, or they like you don't hit bench sets even though you have real range of motion. So whatever. Oh, Dante just joined. We were talking about you before, but anyway, yeah. So here the battle, I would say. So okay, so you have Rivka, and then you have Vicky is nominated second. She won last year. So, what? Accept. Hey.
What's up?
Yeah. So, how's Rivka's training going?
It's going okay. It's definitely not going as well as it was going into the last meet where she had that crazy performance, but it's going well. I definitely think this meet will be good if she wins. I definitely think Ron Nats will be a lot better. Like that's where I think the meet that super will happen personally.
Are you going to be there?
At Ron Nats?
No, at cnats.
Yeah, I'm having a session.
Oh wow. Wow. How many people do you have? How many people do you have?
I have 7 of my own lifters competing, and then 3 people I'm handling.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. So in this class, you could give us more of the just general background of the class, because I'm assuming you have a better idea to compare.
Yeah.
We know.
So
did Rivka do this meet last year?
She did. She got 3rd last year. No, she got 2nd last year. Lost to Vicky last year, so I know her coach. He's pretty coal. Al. He's a really good coach. Vicky is a super strong competitor. Like good mindset, hits lifts. She competed at Raw Nats. And her subtotal was amazing. She was doing super well, but then she suffered a back injury deadlifting on her opener. But she ended up bombing out. So we never got to see her top end at Raw Nats, but I was like assuming 422 to 427 is what she could have done. So right now her training is going absolutely crazy. She's not posting everything, but she squatted around like 162, 163 with a chip. So she will have that chip for this weight class due to Marina going down to 52 and not giving her any trouble. Kind of similar how with Kyle has no problem really on squat. Probably will take the record in the 2nd attempt, go for what she has on the 3rd. Her bench is making a little bit of progress, probably 2.5 under 95-ish. Her delf is the biggest wild card because she got injured. I noticed they changed her technique just slightly, so she could pull probably over 400. She hasn't pulled it yet, but I would expect a 400 deadlift from her. It's gonna be close.
Right.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I saw she posted a 170 deadlift that looks like extremely easy.
Yeah, it's one of those things with her, and this is how Rivka is too. A lot of the lighter females, it's always fast until they hit like 10 kilos in her max. It's all, trust me, because she pulled 180 2 weeks after. It was an all out 10.
Right. So you're saying until you get to the 2nd attempt, the opener literally does not predict your third at all. It's literally
man.
Yeah, it's
not
literally
jumping like 15, 20 kilos like the guys are.
No, of course
like 7
not.
to 12.
Yeah.
So I do predict it will be a close battle, and regardless of who wins between these girls, they're going to have some effect on the podium at Ron Ads with the primetime this year.
Oh yeah. So where do they rank? Both of them rank for the prime time. Are they both cracking? They're both already in the top 10.
Yeah. So Rivka is 3rd projected right now for 56 and that's.
Oh, okay. So she'll be prime time regardless.
Yeah.
She'll already.
This meet does. And then Vicky hasn't shown it yet, but she's capable of the same total, around that 440 to 445, maybe a bit more. Who knows, honestly. But she depending on how her training goes, she will be taking a crack at that squat open record. I think Bria Williams has it. If her squat keeps progressing, she could have that chance. So we'll see.
So you think it takes like 445 to 450 to win?
I think 450 is gonna need a win. How we said about 8 will win the 90s, I think 450 will win this meet.
Right. And on paper, at least, Rivka definitely has the bigger deadlift, so she's going to pull last. I mean, I don't know how it's...
Yeah, that's the lift I've been talking about we can definitely improve on. But, yeah, I think on paper they're about really close on deadlift. The goal was to kind of be tied on subtotal going to deadlifts. That's the goal.
Right. So you think the goal is the goal is like if Rivka gets out squatted by like 12.5 kilos, but then she'll out bench by like, let's say, hopefully 15 kilos, something like that. And then,
but I think on subtotal, it's going to come down to like, I mean, they're both record. Vicky will take a second with the American record. So it's like they're both going to have chips. It'll be like, okay, which chip can cancel out the next chip? And we're going after. So,
well, obviously, I mean, the bench chip is more valuable because you could chip by the extra half. Like if Vicky chip has it, right. So that's always.
We want to be the stronger puller, but we can't chase. That's how it is. It'll be one of those things where we. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it makes it much easier because if you, let's say you're even up by half a kilo on subtotal, you don't need to be the stronger puller. You can just like match every attempt, just match.
We will come in lighter for sure. Kind of similar with Seth, like under the weight class at all times. It's so weird. So
right. Well, I mean, the coming in lighter will only matter if you don't take the extra.
It won't matter at all, like really, unless we don't unless they maybe like. We can't chip the same exact, the cheat chip, so we end up having the same like 0.5 or whatever, 1.
Right. Well, what's the current record?
So I believe the squat record is 153 on female.
That's easy.
The bench record's 99.
Oh, okay. So both of them will likely be chipping. Well, so Vicky will likely be chipping her second and third squats, and then Rivka will likely be chipping at least her second and third benches, potentially opening with the record.
Over for sure.
Yeah. So like if you like right, okay. So there'll be, I mean, chips will be in place starting from the second squat all the way through all the benches.
Yeah. Nobody. I mean, they can also chip the pole too. The pole's only 177.
Oh, really?
There's a good chip on deadlifts too. That's where the game starts. So
that makes everything complicated. Yeah. Since also the thing is that actually makes lot numbers very important because you can't maybe it won't matter for their openers.
Yeah.
Their openers will be below.
By third or second, it won't matter.
Even by second deadlift, right? By second deadlift, you can't match because once somebody chips, then you have to be the person. You have to be the person who pulls second in every scenario.
Probably not going to take the chip on the second. They might do that. We have a different strategy, so just how it is.
Right. Well, end of the day, like the biggest, the two times that matter with the selection is number one is getting in your opener deadlift to put you in the spot, and then your third deadlift, just making sure that if you're ahead, then you're always want to just pull out.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
And then if you're behind, it's a little different. If you're behind, you got to just pick the number that you're most confident in because, like, obviously you're gonna pull ahead, but like you don't want to like let them load first and then they just overload it and then neither of you hit and then you lose. So
yeah, this is true. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good weight class. I'm not. I think second and third and fourth aren't like super in the mix. I think everyone goes for 400 on the podium, which is still pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not going to be in the mix. They're not going to be in the mix for first.
No.
Or second.
No. I definitely think junior nats, usapl junior will be a little more competitive. Because there's another girl who actually is doing equipped, and she's just on the same level as these girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her name is Criselda Facundo. She goes to UTSA. She's just as strong as these girls, but she's doing equipped for last year. But she'll be doing raw nats though.
Oh, UTSA is stacked.
Monsters over there. They got monsters.
It's crazy. I mean, they're literally like they I don't know if they can actually beat Midland because they probably don't have like the people in like the random classes that shouldn't exist, like the 44. Like in Midland we'll have like somebody in the 25 kilo class if that was offered.
I mean, UTSA will win the male raw.
I
think so.
Oh, I would say that because like I think they could win the 125s, they could win the 140s, they could win the 75. Yeah, they
60,
probably will.
67 maybe.
50. Wait, not 60. I don't think they have a 60. What's name is 56?
Tyler
Morrow's 56.
His name is Tyler Morrow. He's 56.
Oh, he's 56.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was 6.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's gonna pull like near 600 at 56.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and he's not even like.
They have Everado 67.5.
He weighs like Tyler weighs like 54. He's not even like a filled out 56.
That's crazy.
Like if he fills out 60 and puts on like 8 kilos of body weight and he's already totaling like 570, 575, like he could easily be like the number 260 in the world. Yeah. Like, think about it, right? Wasker normally without cutting sits at like 65, like
45.
Yeah, no, that's when he has to cut. Without cutting, he sits at like 145.
Yeah.
Like without having to cut before prep, like just with doing like a regular normal cut. And this kid's literally 10 kilos lighter. 10 kilos lighter, and like obviously he's behind, but like, and his pull is just nuts.
But the biggest thing is just longevity. I see a lot of these kids with crazy potential, but it's like they gotta finish school, and once you graduate, life starts to test you, and that's when is powerlifting important enough to keep going. So it's more of a longevity thing.
Right. That's one thing, and the second thing is also like you see these kids who are putting up like pretty crazy numbers, like in like 18, 19, but like a lot of them are just like forced in a weight class that like they cannot stay there as like an open lift. Like, especially when you're in the lighter weight classes, like there's not many people, like unless you're literally 5 feet tall, you probably are going to have a tough time like staying in the 60s. Like it's just like, it's really hard to be that light. I don't know. I wouldn't know, but
yeah. That's a good segue to the 60s though, unless you want to talk about the 56s still more.
Yeah, we could talk about the 60s.
All right. So I believe it's reigning champion. Oh, you can go ahead, so it's your thing.
Yeah, no, go.
Let's take over.
All right. Reigning champion, Sophia Fortin. I think she did like 450 something. I don't have the keys in front of me, but she won last year.
Yeah.
I think she's the favorite, but there is a young girl with a lot of potential. I think her name is Logan. Goes to Texas A&M. She's an absolute freak.
Yeah.
Absolute freak.
I think she's gonna win.
Yeah,
I was looking at her training.
I think so. She has the last pull. That's my
right.
She pulls more.
But like everything, like she's like been taking like her comp best. Like she's been taking over her comp best for reps on every lift.
Yeah. I think she's coached by Layla Taylor, your teammate. So I don't know. Like we're gonna see.
Yeah. We'll see. I think if I calculated correctly, she has a 475 training total.
Yeah, she's on that Natalie Hunter level. My only thing, like obviously we see these crazy gym totals, she's really new. And she's not like experienced. A lot of her lifts are kind of like very like muscly, not like quite refined. So I could see a situation where like she missed on technique. I still think she can miss one or maybe two lifts and still win, but it's like that execution at the national level needs to be shown though. So Sophia Fortin has done this many times. Like I know her name, so.
But while that's true, like I looked at the lifts and like the standard's like pretty good. Yeah. So it's not like.
Well, I think it's not about the standard really. It's just like she's never like done like a real competitive meet yet. Is what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. Right. But like having that huge pull and like being able to pull last obviously is, and I don't know.
I have her winning. I'm just like in caps. I'm just touching on different like aspects that could happen. You never know.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, the 60 should be crazy. I think this class has been kind of underrated in the collegiate side. Obviously, it's like 60 is a new weight class as a whole, but it's like it hasn't really been a really popular weight class yet. So I'm hoping to see it grows next year in the following years.
Right. Yeah, but it's like if we're having people getting like 470, whatever, like we're talking about people who are like high level in the open already.
This is true.
So yeah, I think, and also like as we see people move up like from the 56s and stuff, like it's just like it is nice with like the small gaps, like the only 4 kilo gaps between weight classes. Like if you're just like an 18-year-old, like and you just want to like actually put like some muscle on, you just moving up a weight, throwing out another weight class is not nearly as difficult when you just have to put on 4 kilos versus like talking like the 7.5 kilo like. Differences in weight classes are obviously much harder.
100%.
So
100%. That's why we see totals so similar between like 52 to 56 or 52 to 60. Then that big jump into the 500s at the 67.5 to 69. So like those weight classes, they're so clustered by like 5-10 kilos versus after 60 it's like 7.5, 15, things like that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, so I don't think there's anyone else like that's like close.
Yeah, there's so
there isn't.
Yeah.
And then okay, so in the 67.5, oh my God, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Jani Kovacs.
Jani Kovacs.
She is insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Texas A&M got shooters, man.
Oh my God, she might be. I think probably she is the most impressive lifter in this entire meet, like men, women, whatever.
There's a girl in UTSA you have to keep. We'll get to her next.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, first off, she's pulled 500, right, at 6'7.5", which 6'7.5", and like she's like was 19 or something like that.
Yeah,
She's young also.
yeah.
And pulled
It's
like I have.
insane. She squats. She has like I think a 190-ish squat. She benches over 100. Like she's got it all like going. Like she's competitive in the open, based off her QT alone.
Yeah, okay, I found.
Let alone what she can do.
Right, I think she's 20,
Okay.
and like her progress meet to meet has been like insane, and she literally she's a 522.5 single ply total from last year Collegiate Nats.
She might beat that.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay, she's pulled 227.5. She squatted like 190, and she's benched like I think like 102 or 105.
Yeah.
If she does that, if she goes 190, 105, 227, that matches her equipped total from last year.
Yeah.
And also, that's like nuts. 522 at 67.5. Like, I'm trying to think like forget about
I
junior.
would have got podium in the open, by the way.
Yeah. Well, right now, right? So who's in the open right now? That's up there. Meaning Gabby left, right?
Cassandra Carlton. And maybe Manio was not signed up. That's a weird weight class. Everyone kind of left or didn't get in. It's a weird weight class this year.
So it is a weird weight class. Yeah, actually, I have.
It's the 100s of currently in powerlifting.
Yeah, well, it's actually strange. I have a lifter in the 67s who's not going to win. Who I don't think is going to win on total, but I think she's going to win best overall lifter because she weighs like 63. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. But like, yeah, I mean, raw nats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that'll be raw nats in the 6'7s will just be weird because we just don't have like a lot of the like the classic people that we've always had. But but I'm saying if she's totaling 522, that puts her like 522 makes her one of the favorite. Like she might. I don't know what Cassandra's best total is, but I think it's like 520.
Yeah, it's like 520. There's also Lisha Gardner, who's also good for like 530, 535. So she's up there.
She's hit 5. Lisha Gardner's hit that much?
5. Well, she's good for it.
Right. Okay, we'll see. But I'm saying she's had.
I think it's like 525. I think she's hit.
Lisha's best is 507.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was from the Arnold.
Oh
yeah.
What was her run at total?
Oh, run at also 507.5.
Okay, damn.
Oh,
very interesting.
But the truth is she pulled 10 kilos less at the Arnold than run at.
Yeah. She came in injured. I think at the Arnold's, and her squat was higher and the bench was higher.
Yeah. So it looks like she's probably closer to like 520, like on a
That's
good
where like
day.
my brain kind of got that from. She didn't pull nearly what she wanted to pull.
Right. So that actually, I mean, that'd be interesting because, like, then we will end up in that. There'll be a lot of people in like that 520 range, like if they have a good day. So
yeah. But Janae's for sure like the runaway favorite in this weight class. It's more like a battle from second, third, and fourth. I think there's a girl from Midland there. I
mean, it's just kind of crazy. Like if you think about it, like I remember 2 years ago I was at cnats and Lisha Gardner won the 67s with like she won by a lot with like a 467.5 total. 467.5. Yeah. And now Janae's gonna like on a bad day she'll beat that by like 30 kilos. On a good day she'll beat that by like 55 kilos. Like that's just crazy.
Fun fact, they went to the same school.
Oh really?
Yeah, Texas A&M.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. I mean Texas is down like other than Midland, which obviously has its own people. Texas is just crazy. Like between like A&M, UTSA, like all these. There's another UT something else that I saw some like pretty high level competitors from. But yeah. So I mean, and then there's like a bunch of people like all between like 450 and 465. Like those are like also like really strong totals. Like those totals most years would be like competitive to win. Just this year, I don't think it's really realistic. Haley Clayton from Army, like she's 462.5 is her. She's in third, but I think in the gym she's like probably closer to 470 something. Like I think probably second place goes over 470.
I think podium is 470 because I'm coaching a girl who's around that 475-ish too. She's fourth, I think Hannah Peterson.
Okay. so she's also in the 470 range. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy here. Like if the podium or top 4 even battling is like 470 here, then that's like pretty nuts.
Yeah.
So
it'll be a good weight class for sure.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Anything to add, Kyle? Or you just chilling?
No, I'm just chilling. I'm actually friends with the girl who's QT's 5th, Juliet Hartman.
Okay.
And she's made a pretty good amount of progress too.
Oh shoot.
Probably
it's just that competitive.
Yeah, she'll probably squat like around like a 400, bench like a 200, pull like close to like a 220.
220 deadlift?
She pulled 205 pretty comfortably.
Oh,
so
wow.
I mean, I would say realistically probably like 210 to 215.
That's massive.
Wait a second. If she's doing that, then
she pulled the American record last year at cnats.
And what's her QT right now?
I think like 450.
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
She's like 500, right? 180,
450,
90, 210, 480.
In that case, I mean, that's another. Yeah. Okay. I figured. So then we're really talking like second to like 5th battling like between like 465 and 480.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts. Oh, we were just talking about. Oh, she just joined. Janae. Yeah, we were just talking about how you're gonna total like 520 plus. It's funny. People keep joining right when we're talking about them.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think this weight class has the most. Again, it's like they can grow a lot, in my opinion. I see a new girl every year. I think last year was Kate Staley and Mandy Ogo. There's always a new girl every year, so it's like it's just.
What happened to them? I
think Kate Staley either isn't doing college or she graduated, and I know Mandy graduated.
Oh, I thought that because I thought I remember them both being like young, like not just being crazy, but being like 20.
Kate's young. Kate's like 20, but Mandy's like 21, 22. Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying Mandy graduated and then Kate, whatever.
Yeah,
she's doing whatever she's doing.
No idea what Kate. Yeah.
She got married, right?
Yeah, she got married. So maybe just
that. So who knows? But so I mean, this class is just like this is like a really fun class for in general. Like this is the class where we keep seeing like people coming from like the teens and juniors and then like being like super competitive in like the open.
There's a couple more coming, man, from the teens. I coach a couple who were in the 450s, so we'll see.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know who signed up for junior nationals and stuff, or some of them are probably signed up for open nationals.
As well,
but but like, we're getting to the point where we'll probably have like a couple of these juniors like in the 500 range.
No, by far.
Yeah.
By far.
Janae, are you signed up for Raw Nationals?
I hope she is. She's a favorite.
I don't know if she's still here,
No,
but she was here a minute ago.
Yeah, she's still here.
Yeah, so whatever. If you are or if you're not, either way, just
yes, sir.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. So I guess so you have 2 goals here. Obviously, you want to win, but you got to put up that prime time total here for. I feel like
her QT will get her prime time, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not sure. 490 depends how many depends how they split up the weight classes. Like if
that's true. Well, last year took 10 of them, 10 or 11.
Because last year they were like their own day.
Yeah,
like if they split it up, if they put them with like the 60s, then like they'll only be like 5, and then like you probably are gonna need like 505 or 510, like something like that.
Yeah. One random question: do you think the winner of the 90s will be able to get a primetime spot in the Open for cnats? I'm just curious how competitive that will be, because I know there's a couple guys.
I'm trying.
Is Seth staying USAPL?
Yeah, for this year.
Well, I don't know who's doing who's staying in the 90s. Right? Like obviously we know Petrie's gone, and
Kyle DeLeon, Jordan McKinley,
is
Dan Howell.
What's Dominique Fuqua? Is he going?
He's moving PA.
He's gone. He's PA.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, I think depending on how they split it up, but I think I think 8:30 probably will be good for the prime time spot.
Oh, that's
I'd
crazy.
imagine.
That's just crazy. Because what, 795 won last year?
Yeah.
I think all these classes are just getting elevated every year. I think
Wait a second, I can't hear
you. You were muted.
Yeah, you're muted for a minute.
You good
Yeah.
now?
Am I good? Yeah, I was saying all these classes have been like, progressing year to year in terms of like the collegiate scene. The only class I've noticed has been kind of similar totals to 82s, like year to year. It's one that's 740, 750-ish.
Well, the 82s this year is like kind of underwhelming.
No, that's
kind of
75.
That's 75. Yeah, Tony might out total.
82s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, but I'm saying like,
are kind of underwhelming.
They've been around that 740 for 3 years. Like,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Just not. Definitely the collegiate scene. Obviously, the juniors is completely different.
Right. No, but like the juniors and the collegiates, like I don't know, like it was much lower. Like it was like 770 or whatever was like probably podiuming before, and like now I'm saying we could have 3 or 4 people in the 815. We could have 3 or 4 people at collegiate nationals alone who beat the 93 junior champion this year.
Yeah, 93 PLA next year will be something. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, well, we were saying because like Aiden's there, and Aiden's training finally for the first time in like 3 years. Is looking like his squat's going crazy now. Aiden acted. Yeah,
Brandon Jones,
Ethan Marshall, Brandon Jones, and then who else?
Is he switching for sure?
I don't know. I don't even know.
He's got the craziest top end out of anybody. I'm gonna say it right there. Jordan.
Wait, who?
Jordan McKinley, coached by Evan. Watch out for this year. He signed up for a meet in May for a QT. They're talking big numbers, like 870.
Oh, okay. Juliet Hartman just joined. Oh, because we were just talking about the 67.5. And
Juliet, what you totaling?
But I don't know. Oh, Pat Horvath, you are in. This is the Collegiate Nationals. Oh, sent the request. Okay, let's accept.
Are you going to cnats?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even sure which meet I'm going to be at next. I was going to be at high school Nats because I had a couple of people there, but.
Hey.
Yo.
Dude, I'm literally in class right now. I just keep getting notifications. I'm like, what is this? Wait.
What are you totaling?
At this meet?
Yeah.
490.
I told y'all.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent estimate. So definitely gonna break 500 dots. The crazy part is I don't even know if that's gonna be enough to win.
No.
So we'll see.
But 490. I mean,
490 is a crazy total.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
That's not.
What are you gonna total?
Who, me?
Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah, 7.5.
Maybe like 800.
He's lying, bro.
Oh no! Don't be shy. Don't be shy. He's not. I
mean, this girl and the Janae. They're wondering what weight class we're talking about.
What? Huh?
They're wondering what weight class we're talking about.
Oh yeah,
490.
Yeah, 67.5.
This is why I love powerlifting every year.
Yeah, that's good. Like every time you have somebody who comes from like a 450 nomination and then just out of nowhere 490, that would be nuts.
Yeah, I mean, if everything goes right, which it should, but I did get a concussion 3 weeks ago, and so basically I went skiing over spring break. I did a backflip on skis at 40 miles an hour. Landed on my head. I hit the ground so hard my goggles snapped off, broke off my face and flew away from me. And I twisted my ankle too. I think I'm fine, but we'll see if that did anything. But
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang. My first minute 90, I played 5-on-5 basketball the night before in my slides.
I know your feet hurt.
That was like a year and a half ago. I was like trying to dunk 12 hours later, all-time squat PR. Those are
Maybe
the
that's the
days,
secret.
them high school days, bro.
All right, well, I gotta get back to my lab, but I'll
Word.
see you guys
For sure.
Friday.
What day do you compete? Friday?
Friday morning. I think I
Section
start at
1?
8 a.m. Yep.
Word. I'm going to tap in.
The
Bye.
craziest part is that I can't tell who's gonna get best lifter in the females. It's really close for everybody.
Oh yeah. I haven't ran like the dots thing to see. Like there's a couple of like the
I
top
think,
lifters,
I
but
think 5:30. Tony's got it wrapped up for the males.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're saying if he does like the 750.
I don't think any 90 can touch over 5:30. Off the
Oh,
5:35.
Janae said she's coming for best lifter.
Who?
Janae.
For females, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. I think she can do like 5:25 to 5:30 on dots, maybe more. We'll have to see.
I told
Break
her she could join.
down the field. My brain hurts.
Yeah. I'm not sure who, like, okay, Marina, no, she's like 5.
You should get close to 5, around 5:05.
Yeah, like 500, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Like, what's it? A 520 total at 67.5. What's that dots? That's gotta be like. That's
I think it's like 5:28 or 5:30. Want to run for me?
Yeah. Is anyone? I'll run that.
I can't get up the live.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anyone
she said
that.
5:40. Yeah, she's got.
Oh, 5:40. Yeah.
She's got it wrapped
Yeah,
up.
I think. Yeah, there's no. Like, there aren't many people in the meet in total that are gonna be totaling, more than 520. So it's like people will do a little bit more in the heavier weight classes. So yeah, if you get the 520 total, then that would lock up.
There's a girl in the 100s who's really a 90. If she sat her normal weight class, she could dots close to 540 as well.
Really? Wait, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, let's get to that.
I actually got a dip, but I'm gonna keep tapping in.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Please.
All right, then.
Okay. Bye. Yeah. Oh, you're saying 536. Okay, 536. That would probably. I can't imagine anyone else is over 536 dots. Okay, so let's go to the 75. 75 is a pretty good weight class. So there's like first is Matilda. She's a UTSA lifter, and her training is going crazy. I forgot what let's see. I posted one of her recent lifts. Yeah, so she squatted 210 kilos. She just pulled also 220, and she benches like a little over 100 kilos. So she's totaling the gym like 532.
That's solid.
Yeah, that's 27 and a half above her QT. So yeah, I mean that's going to be a little lower in dots also, obviously, just because it's up a weight class. But that's also like potentially one of the top performances here for sure.
Yeah.
And her lifts are the same. Yeah. Her lifts are super clean. Like let's take a look at that. I'm pulling up her 220 deadlift right now. Yeah, to stand there, and her 220 was fast.
Yeah.
Like she looks like she could potentially pull like. Yeah, we're talking about Matilda. Yeah, her she looks like she probably could pull 230. And like let's just check out the 210 squat again. And I'm going to pull up a dots calculator while I'm at it just to see. Yeah, the 210 squat was more grindy, but the deadlift. Let's see if she does 540. 540. What would that? I wish Emily Reynolds didn't drop. That'd be Yeah, is Emily Reynolds going PA? I'm guessing she's going PA unless she just got hurt. I don't know. 75, 540. Oh, that's a 525 dot. Okay. Versus 67.5 and 520 is a 536 dot. Okay, so either way, unless somebody like missed the lift or whatever, that wouldn't beat it, but still 540 like at 75. She's had a ton going on that too. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. She's had to focus. Okay, so I don't know, but even with that, there are a couple of people who are like pretty like decently close on nominations. I don't know if any of them she's still doing USAP on that. Okay, so that's fine. That's in. She's got another 5 months or something like that to get ready for that. But yeah, but either way, 540 for both of them. Like that's I'm trying to remember what 76 kilos for Powerlifting America at Nationals Open. Like Cranon won with like 562 or something like that. So we're talking like up there with the top opens in the country for sure. Yeah, and then Rebecca is nominated in second, and let's see. So she did her last meet's Raw Nats, where she did 492.5. So Raw Nats a while ago. I mean, Raw Nats is, what was it, like 7 months ago at this point. So I don't know what she's done since, but let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what she's posted. She did. Oh, this is one of okay, this is a Carrington lister. Okay. Rebecca's coach, my name. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we were just looking at. I was just looking at. I found them like, oh, it's a Carrington lister, and then you comment. Yeah. So you're trying to push first place, like you're trying to Carrington. You're trying to battle for first, or like you're trying to just push and make Matilda hit her lips, because we were just saying how Matilda with her training, like she's in the she's total 532.5 like in the gym, and all of it like moves like reasonable and all to standard. So yeah, we'll see. But if she can push to like actually come close to first, then that would be crazy. Let's see, I'm looking at. Oh, her deadlift's going well, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, so I guess those are the two, and then next one is Jacqueline Arnold, who's the only other one who's like kind of close. She's at 480, but I don't know much about her, so I don't know if do you know who any of these other lifters are, or no?
No.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Oh, Devin Mervo joined. How come Devin's not in this meet? You want to be battling with Devin here?
Yo, that man's squat is crazy strong.
Yeah, but he did his whatever it was. What was it WRPF or either WRPF or USPA deadlift bar meet recently? So he's not doing this, but yeah. So that's like I would say. So those are the battle. The battle is between Matilda and Rebecca. I don't know if Rebecca's close enough to actually like compare, but even if she'll be into the low 500s, and then Matilda is going to do something crazy also. Then we got the 82.5 deadlift bar so clean. Yeah, I mean, just everyone go out there and load 410.5 on a deadlift bar. Day 7. See, but Devin is a squatter. Pat, you're obviously like you have a good squat, but you're a deadlifter, right? Pulling 900. Devin is a squatter. Devin, you're WRPF now, or are you just doing it for that meet? Are you doing Raw Nats, Devin? Devin said he's WRPF right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if Devin's like staying WRPF, but I don't know if I squatted it. Denise Herber is doing USA Grandmaster 75. You know who Denise Herber is?
You said what?
Do you know who Denise Herber is?
No.
Someone just said she's doing USA Grandmaster. She's an untested lifter who like totals like I don't know 700 or so. I don't something crazy. She just won the Ghost Clash.
Oh.
She beat
I got you.
yeah, she beat like who is it? She beat Brianni Terry and Hunter Henderson. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. She had a 683 dot.
Nah, that don't even sound real. Like that's crazy.
Like yeah, that is funny. No, she is not doing USAPL anything. Okay. Oh, he's not. Okay.
This man Matthew in here, bro. Matthew, hop on. This is an 82 competing.
Jägermeister joined. Jägermeister, how's training going? I think he's a teammate of mine. I'm not sure. Jägermeister, are you Team Nut? I think he is, but I might be wrong. 683 stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, she's not. Who requested to join? Do you know who Matthew Albizadi is?
He's an 82 competing.
Oh, he's competing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have him on.
Yeah.
Yo. Is he joining? I can't tell. I don't see anything yet.
What's up?
Yeah. What's up? How's your training going?
Training's been good. I got pretty injured, but we're looking back for some comp PRs, so I'm excited.
So what are you thinking here?
I don't know if I can disclose what I'm thinking for the ops.
The ops are the ops in the chat? I mean, at least
I'm
one
just
op is in the
playing.
chat.
I don't know. I'm about 80% back, so probably going to chip the squat 480 to 500, bench 280, and deadlift. Could go anyway. I couldn't pull 315 about 6 weeks ago, so probably going to go back mid-5s.
Okay. Listen, you just got to get healthy.
Yeah, I'm not in pain anymore, so that's the big W.
Yeah. That is the most important thing. Listen, there'll be more meets, but you got to come in healthy and, most importantly, leave the meat healthy as well.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to CJ in the chat. He's my handler.
CJ. Which CJ?
1082?
Bruh. All the goblins are here. That's so funny. Anyway, big fan of the podcast. And yeah, Big Body K-Dub is probably going to win.
Oh, let's see. He's being modest here, but I guess we'll have to see. Wait a couple of days, but yeah. Thank you for following the podcast.
Are you sipping on a Coke?
Coke Zero, bro. Come on.
Crazy.
I'm like a kilo over
Coke
right now.
Oh, okay. So you're chilling.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna go have fun. Represent Kennesaw.
Who's Kennesaw?
Did he say that to you? Bruh, no one knows us.
Who's Kennesaw? I'm serious.
Bruh.
Who?
Who's Kennesaw?
Kyle's cheesing. It's our school.
Nobody knows us.
Wait, where is this school? I don't know this school.
We're like 45 minutes north of Atlanta. So we're like, I get to sleep in my own bed the night before the meet.
You guys have the home court advantage here.
Yeah. Yo, Jay-Z Pumps, hop on, bro. Bro, all these dudes are competing. Noah, hop on, bro.
Anyway, appreciate it. Good luck. And I'll see you guys on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, have fun. Wait, who's the berserker?
Oh, he's a 100. Like, come on, he's a meet director.
He's a meet director?
Yeah. He competes too.
let's see. Somebody requested, but who requested? No Ray.
Yeah,
No Ray.
he's on 110 competing. That I said is gonna
Okay,
get
so let's have him on then. He's coming on.
Yo, you're muted.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
can you see him? I can't see him.
You said you can't see him?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see him.
that's weird. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I just got done with the gym.
Anyway, yeah.
How'd your
What'd you
squat
hit?
Paper got a 590 triple on squat, and then 490 for 5 on deadlift for a few sets. We're chilling. Big puller over here.
Berserker, hop in.
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
Drew?
Noah's a big puller.
Yeah, I'm known
We're
for my
both-
deadlift, actually.
We're both deadlift specialists.
Yeah.
Oh, you're both deadlift specialists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to pull?
300.
No, hopefully more than 3. If I don't pull more than 3, there's no chance I podium.
Well, you got picked to come in second here, so now you got to perform.
Oh, I know. I'm saying if I don't pull 3, there's no shot I'm even going to podium. I got to pull more than 3.
Right. Yeah.
Got to execute the squat. Very similar situation to Kyle. If we can go 6 for 6 going into deadlifts, I think we have a shot.
That is true. We were saying that for Kyle before that.
All the squats, all the bench.
Yep.
Got to.
Got to go 6 for 6, and then we can see what deadlifts are happening. Because I'll probably pull almost first.
Yeah.
Me and Spencer have a similar.
first.
Yeah, me and Spencer have a similar deadlift. But then there's a few of the 110s that pull, mid 7s, 7 plus. So, and I do not pull that. So.
I'm gonna pull first.
Yeah.
That's
Me
a
and Kyle
hard
both
caption.
gonna pull first.
That's a hard caption. I'm gonna pull first.
We also have the same coach. We're both coached by Petrie.
And
So
he's a deadlift specialist.
Yeah, Petrie has created squat specialists and doesn't know how to teach us deadlifts.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't know how to deadlift himself.
I know, bro.
Let me try to get him in here. Let me try to get him in here.
Yeah, tell Petrie to join.
So you gonna beat Spencer or not?
Yeah, I love Spencer. I say that with respect. I love Spencer, but I definitely do believe I can beat him.
He's gonna squat something big. So
squat something big too.
Okay. We'll see who. Are you planning on squatting last?
Do what?
Are you squatting last?
We'll see. Depends on what Petrie loads.
Well, he's not going to be. I'm saying he's not loading, right?
He's going to be there. He's not going to be in the warm-up room.
Oh, he'll just be like he'll be in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Bro, we got to get.
Okay. What?
Got to get Carrie and Petrie.
Yeah, I think everyone's beatable. So going into it with a mindset of not aiming for first, I think is a silly mindset. So,
I think it's valid. I mean,
gotta at least try.
Yeah, I mean, if you're within reason, like if you're 200 kilos behind, you probably shouldn't aim for first. But
yeah, but if you're within 20, 30 kilos, I think there's a reasonable shot. People miss lifts, people don't make weight.
Sure.
Like Gavin Aiden Petrie, for example, Gavin didn't make weight. I believe Petrie would have won regardless, but it made it easier for him to win because Gavin did not make weight. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially if you're within like 1 or 2 attempts, like if you're 20 kilos behind, all that is like a good day and then like a missed third deadlift or something like that.
Yep.
So that's for sure.
Crazy. Yeah. Bro, Jay-Z Punk is crazy.
Chidera, bro.
Hey, we need Chidera
in here.
Bro,
I'll leave if Chidera joins.
Hey, I said Chidera coming in second in the 100s.
It's gonna be so much fun watching them. That's gonna be a fun battle. Obviously, I think first is pretty solidified, but watching Grayson and Chidera compete will be really fun. That's gonna be a lot of good lifters from Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got lucky here.
Georgia got hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different schools in Georgia that you guys are all coming from.
Southern State, Tech, Kennesaw.
Kennesaw.
Wherever we are.
What do you guys have? Like 1,000 students in your school, Kennesaw?
No, bro, we got like 40,000.
We
got a bunch. We're a big school.
You're a big school? Uh-huh. Never heard of it. Okay.
No, we are a big school though. We have we have a few strong lifters.
That is another matchup. Gary and Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, the battle of the
Who's Gary?
The one somethings.
The 140s, I think. I don't know. We have a few people coming up at high school nats that are coming to Kennesaw. Some pretty big names. So we'll see. Kennesaw will be on the map within the next few years, I think, in the powerlifting scene. I think this year we're going to set an example.
We only had 2 cnats last year. This year we have like 14.
14, yeah. So our school's definitely growing. Georgia collegiate scene is growing a lot, which has been really fun to see. I mean, I only started powerlifting like 2 years ago now. I know, Kyle, you've been powerlifting
like 2.5.
2.5, yeah. So we have a lot of people that, haven't been doing this more than a few years and are already, getting pretty competitive nationally. So it's fun to see.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good timing to have cnats there now if it's growing in Georgia in general.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it couldn't have been a better time. I remember when it got released last year that it was going to be in Atlanta. And I think it motivated us a lot more because we were like, we get to represent our city. All the colleges in Georgia. All of the colleges in Georgia, we all like have fun beef or whatever.
Preston, I'm a sophomore, bro.
He's 20. Yeah, I'm a senior. This is my first and last cnats, so got to show out, leaving it all.
Yeah.
Preston, are you a junior or senior in high school, or a sophomore, or a freshman?
Bro was not in high school.
No, Preston is. Oh, I'm not in high school though.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
I don't know
Pumps.
who's
Jay-Z
Preston.
Pumps. Who's what? Preston?
Who's Preston?
Preston?
Yeah.
He's an up and coming 67.
Ah, okay. But he's in high school, so he is not here.
Not a CNS this year.
Nah.
Okay. Fine. What? Okay.
Comments are crazy. Easton, you're gonna get drug tested.
The goblins be killing me, bro.
All right, well, I'll let y'all be. I was watching the whole time when y'all were doing the reviews from like 67 up to 125. So,
oh wow, yeah.
Keep it up.
Okay.
I'll be watching.
Who you got winning the 125s? Dante?
Oh, Petrie joined now.
Hey, Petrie's here. I have Gabriel, I think. I like Gabriel.
We gotta get Carrie and Petrie both in here,
Petrie,
bro.
you joined.
Petrie,
Goblins are here.
They want to know why.
Subtotal specialists are here.
Yeah. They want to know why you have subtotal specialists and not deadlifters.
Yeah. Petrie said, "Wow, what are y'all doing here?" Bro said Noah is not the future of powerlifting. He does not need to be here.
Petrie, why you got a team full of?
Why you got a roast me, bro?
Okay, he's coming in.
Bro. Let's go.
Subtotal shooters.
Bro's gonna drop both of us. Hey,
yeah,
hold on,
boss man.
Hey,
hold on. That's not my fault. Y'all are subtotal. Listen,
so funny.
I don't know why y'all's genetics are that way and why y'all are built the way you are, but at least y'all are still overall strong. So
yeah,
we finna out squat you, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
We finna out squat you, bro.
I mean, I hope Noah does.
Yeah. Got that.
Kyle, I mean, I don't think so. But Noah for sure should be out
Let's
squatting.
go.
you're not gonna let Kyle outfly you?
Bro's
No.
giving away my whole meet day program.
No, I mean, he had a
Taking
chance.
notes.
So he had a chance to out squat me when I was injured, and he still didn't. So,
Hey,
Bro, you're about to get clipped.
twin.
This is gonna get clipped.
4 days.
Well,
huh?
Kyle say,
Somebody say, who up blessing they team?
What?
Somebody said, who up blessing they team?
Hey, Spencer's here. What's up, Spencer?
That's crazy.
Buddy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. But
Drew said my squat, if I squat 7, it's gonna be a body weight squat. Dang it.
nah,
Crazy.
but I see Noah for sure squatting, his 7. Kyle's gonna squat 7. That's not enough to out squat me, but he's on his way. So, I hope in about like 2 years he can out squat me.
2
Because I feel like
no, this year at 93. It's a
yeah.
wrap.
So like I said, in 2
It's a
years
wrap.
he'll out squat me. And that's gonna be whenever I may go up a weight class and then or I just may just be chilling. I don't know. Who knows what happens?
Wait. Brandon, you going up a weight class? No.
Maybe in
body
2 years.
105, bro.
I mean, I've been 93
You got
my entire career.
You
so
versus Ash
maybe
would be crazy.
you got plenty of unfinished business in the 93s.
I
You
said
got
2 years. 2 years.
2 years. Well, let's see. This year
Whenever
World
I catch
this
him.
qualifies you for Sheffield and for World Games. So then you got to stick around for at least another year in the 93s.
Yeah.
And then you got to.
Yeah. I'm not considering 24 because we're already close to summer. So I'm thinking after 26, maybe. You know, because I've been 90 to 93 my entire lifting career.
Right.
So
I mean, the problem is that you got to be able to battle Keiko heads up. Every time it's next year is going to be the same issue. You're going to be at Sheffield and he's going to be doing cnats.
Oh,
You got to be able to battle him head to head. You do both.
Yeah.
I think they're moving it up next year, so then it'll be easier to do both.
Yeah.
I think they're moving up Sheffield.
But even if they don't, I'm gonna do both because that's I want the head-to-head battles. I'm tired of just battling totals. So
Right. Yeah. You got to have a head-to-head battle, and then everyone's got to make weight. No more missing weight. No more. Gavin's out there saying that he wants to eventually cut to 83. Yeah, he can't make weight at 93. I mean,
I believe Gavin's gonna do what he needs to do. I have faith. I have faith.
Yeah.
Now, anyways, Kyle, Noah, both of y'all. Noah, I'm about to look at your session here in a little bit.
Doing really good.
Kyle, I'm proud of your deadlift this session. If you could do that on the platform, you may be able to pull something. But
Something
it's just going to be on you.
Doesn't start with a 6.
I mean, I hope not. But anyways, it's going to be a good weekend. I'm excited for cnats. I'm going to see, all y'all who are going to be there. I'll be in town. I'll be in the stands and stuff like that. So, yeah, I just wanted to pop in and just roast y'all real quick. So I'll catch y'all later.
Roast y'all is crazy. Noah, what's the body weight looking like?
Oh, all-time low this morning, 247.
Bro, PRing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I, have 2 or 3 kilos to go, and then I'll be fine.
You gonna do a gut cut?
Yeah, small gut cut. I am doing this fasting where I'm stop eating at 7.
Yeah,
so I'm
bro,
fasting right now.
He made me do that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm doing that. It sucks. I have to get all my food and water in by 7, and I'm used to eating at 10 o'clock. So, not the most fun thing, but I've lost 4 pounds in 2 days just doing that. So,
yo,
keeping
Natasha,
the calories
I put his app.
Oh yeah, they
Jackson, bro.
They asked if we finished with the girls' classes, which we didn't. We got a little disturbed.
Okay, I'll head out.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know anything about the girls. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Listen, we need one of them to pop on. I don't know. None of them are.
Get Julie in here.
She was already in here.
Oh, for real? Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, so we were up to the 82.5.
All right.
We got
Goodbye, y'all.
We got Isabella Steiner. She's nominated first. 497.5. She's got a 20 kilo lead on Logan. So she's probably the big favorite here. Then the 90s we got Courtney Hopkins. She is quite strong. She's not like a filled out 90. I'm not sure. She did a meet at 82.5, I think last year, but I guess she's going 90. She's the president of president of UC Powerlifting. That's cool. Yeah, so she's a massive lead here. She's like a 60 kilo lead. So honestly, it would be kind of wish she did 82.5. So it was actually some of a battle, but she's just going to win this class by who knows how much. Total somewhere in the 520s, 530s probably. And then the 100 kilo class, first in nominations is Alia Henry, 517.5 Midland lifter. So we're gonna end up having honestly having 67s and 75s out totaling.
That's what I was about to say. What's crazy is these nominated QTs, Janae, is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
She could potentially out total a 100, the 100.
Yeah, Janae and what's the name in the 75s? I'm blanking.
Matilda.
Are both and Matilda. They both are gonna out total potentially the 82s, 90s, 100s, all these classes. So
crazy.
Yeah, but in the 100 pluses, this Midland lifter, Loggy, I'm not familiar with her, but she's almost at 600, which that's pretty crazy. I mean, now we're seeing more people do that, but 600 for a junior was insane always. So seeing 597.5, we'll see what she can actually do on the platform. I doubt I'll be able to actually find anything from her because Midland, I'm actually going to look her up just because I'm curious. But let's see. Okay, so she did, she does equipped mostly. She did equipped, she did equipped for collegiate and raw nats and all that stuff. So her 597.5 came from a few months ago, but it looks like she only does she's done 25 equipped meets and 3 raw meets. So she's pretty new to raw. So it'll be interesting to see what she can do. Hopefully she could break into the I gotta find her Instagram. Somebody if you know her Instagram, please send it to me. I gotta find it and hopefully she could break into the 600s. But yeah, that's there isn't really any competition here. The next person is 35 kilos away, which I guess is close enough, but yeah. So I don't really have much more to add here on this. So let's see. Okay, before we stop this, if anybody that's still here and knows anything or wants to talk, I'll give you a little bit of time to potentially join, and if not, we'll finish up. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody new's coming, so fine. Anyway, so thank you for joining. This was fun.
Of course, that was fun.
Yeah, definitely got to do a live another time. Figure out when it makes sense and just get a bunch of people on and I don't know, talk about whatever's going on. So maybe you're doing junior nats, maybe before junior nats or something, we could run this back.
Or maybe
anyway, so
what's it called? Recap, a cnats.
Oh yeah, maybe that's actually not a bad idea. That might be a good way to do a cnats recap because it's probably too complicated of a meet to just do a standard form recap. So maybe we could actually, if we plan it a little bit in advance, we can have because it's hard. You can't really do podcast with more than a few guests. Like we did 4 for the 125, and like that's like the absolute max. Like even 4 is hard. But if you do it this way, where we could have like 15 people scheduled, and we could just have them come on various times, that would actually work out fine. Anyway, so thank you for coming on, and thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, and good luck everybody at cnats, and hope you guys all win. Okay,
I'll see you, bro.